Test, test, 1, 2, test. test. Test, 1, 2, 3. My name is Tom Potter. I'll be the referee. To our left is Victor Diaz. He'll be our field judge. Mark Martinez will be our umpire. And Joe Reese will be our line judge. Okay, we're going to go call you guys white. We're going to call you guys the blue team. Okay, what I got is two heads. I got heads and I got tails. I got heads and I got tails. Visitors, since you traveled, you're going to call it in the air. If I drop it, we're going to flip it again.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Heads.
He asked for heads. It is tails. The option is yours.
Decline.
Defer.
Defer, my bad.
The blue team will defer.
It's his first time.
You guys want the ball, correct?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
You do. Okay, great. Which way do you guys want to kick?
We like to kick.
Okay, if you'll turn that way.
Yo, mic'd up.
Line up right here. We're mic'd up.
Yes, we are.
Here we go. The white team will receive the ball. The blue team will be kicking. Officials, come on in. Okay, guys, you know what it's all about. Chin straps, mouthpieces all night long. Don't lead with a helmet.
Yes, sir.
Tell your wideouts to look to our two ends and we'll line you guys up. Play hard, and most importantly, let's have fun. Officials, anything?
Good luck, gentlemen. We're here to have fun with you. Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
All right, you heard it right there on the KCHS Radio 101.9 FM as the Tigers won the toss and deferred to the second half. So in the white hat there, referee Tom Pata. The umpire is Mark Martinez. Linesman is Victor Diaz, and the line judge is Joseph Ruiz. We appreciate them coming over and helping out tonight. We always appreciate the officials. We got him mic'd up tonight, as you heard, for the kickoff or for the coin toss, and we'll also have everything ready for you on the penalties for tonight. In about 13 and a half minutes, tonight's matchup, this is the first time ever that the Hot Springs Tigers have taken on the Mescalero Chiefs. This is, we went back in the history. We've got history all the way back to the very first game that the Tigers played in 1930 against Belen. We did some research, and Mescalero hadn't been playing football that long, so this is actually the first time. Mescalero is 2-4. We looked up the 2 wins, and it said non-varsity opponent, so we don't know exactly who those 2 wins were against. But the Hot Springs Tigers coming off a big win in Crown Point last week, and they are 1-5. Really looked pretty good. They had some big plays, and they had a big rushing and aerial attack on the reception there by J.J. Garcia, as he had about 200, I believe. We went back and looked at the stats. We were off about 3 yards. We actually went off the air and had to come back on, so we missed a couple of plays. We were able to pick those up on Huddle, be able to get them the official stats. And JJ had 207 yards rushing and then 104 through the air. So, JJ, he was put on a clinic up there. But tonight's matchup, the Hot Springs Tigers 1-5, taking on the Mescalero Apache Chiefs from Mescalero, New Mexico. Anybody know where that is? It's just if you go over to Tularosa and you go through Tularosa like you're going to Ruidoso, just as you get in the foothills there, that's the little community of Mescalero, and that's where the Chiefs come from for tonight. First matchup ever between Hot Springs Tigers and the Mescalero Chiefs. We'll be right back. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Bullock's Grocery Store in downtown Truth or Consequences has been serving Sierra County since 1947 and strives on providing you with the best meats, produce, and baked goods in the county. You'll enjoy the great customer service at Bullock's Grocery as they treat you like family. Bullock supports all Tiger teams and activities through the Cash or Clubs program and is proud to make this broadcast possible. Bullock's Grocery says, "Go Tigers!"
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers! Back here in Tiger Stadium, we got about 10 minutes, or about 11 actually, to go. We're going to pan over. Tiger's still up in the locker room. Pan over and give you a little bit of the Mescalero Chiefs. They traveled in and got here this afternoon. Actually had a torrential downpour here at Tiger Stadium. Hopefully the rains will hold off long enough we can get this game in. Tigers now coming out of the locker room. We'll show you them here in just a second. But the field is very muddy. We went down and mic'd up the ref, and, man, it's just muddy everywhere. Pretty much rain for a good hour or two here this afternoon, pretty much a downpour. Talking about downpours, let's take a look at the top 10 coaches poll, and Socorro, there they are, number 1 with 7 first-place votes. They're 7-0, man, and Socorro's the real deal. This is the official coaches poll as of this week. St. Mike's, they received 7 first-place votes as well. They're 6-0, so those two teams, we thought that Socorro-Raton was going to be it, but what happened at the Raton game, Socorro beat them. But that one loss Raton had was against Socorro. They didn't have their starting quarterback, and Walton, the big stud that was the main guy that was in the top 4 in the nation in rushing, he had to play quarterback that night as well. So they were very just one-dimensional with Walton sitting in a quarterback. So I don't know if he's back. I know Raton won last week, so they're 6-1. So working down through this, we look at number 2, St. Mike's, Ruidoso, number 3, Raton, 4, Robertson, number 5, West Las Vegas. Hatch comes in at 4-1-1. They're in number 7. They're in Capitan tonight. Hope Christian, number 8. New Mexico Military at number 9. Cobry, even at 1-5, is 10. With the Tigers win, they moved up from 15 to 13 at 1-5. So they're just outside the stretch there of the top 10 in AAA. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for homestyle cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
And the Tigers broke through the banner onto the field here for the Hot Springs Tigers. We got our field camera working down there in the rain, and we got everything jacked up here today. Hopefully everything's fine. We got our instant replay hopefully fixed. We've tested it all afternoon, and everything seems to be working much better. So we sorry about that in the last couple of games, and even last night at the volleyball game. We did cover that game live. We appreciate you all tuning in, especially there on 101.9 as well, as we did the volleyball game between the Hot Springs Tigers and the Silver City Colts, and the Tigers won that in 4. It was 3-1, 3 sets to 1. Against the Colts. So the Tigers tonight taking on Mescalero Apache Chiefs. Keys to tonight's game. For the Tigers, it's tackle, tackle, tackle. Need that defense. They played very well up in Crown Point. Of course, that team wasn't as fast as some of the teams they've been playing, but they got to work on that. They need to make sure they tackle, 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 play that good defense, and they got to run the ball again tonight. JJ had 200-plus yards up in Crown Point. He can do the same thing here with this team. They got to run the ball tonight to be effective, especially in this weather. Ball's going to be slick. It's going to be hard to throw it around the yard. Even though Caden Lanham had a good day up there, or a good evening up there in Crown Point, they still going to be a little wet out there. For the Chiefs, play your best game of the season. That's the only thing they can do coming into this game is play the best game you got. We're going to take a break. They're getting ready to do the national anthem. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with tonight's kickoff this year, Tiger Sports Network. Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top-quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top-quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Teston Chevron at 2200 North Date is proud to support the Tigers. Teston Chevron, located at the north end of Truth or Consequences, is locally owned and operated and has been since 1972. The Teston family loves the Tigers and their community. They offer quality Chevron fuel and 24-hour service, as well as a shop where they can change your oil or patch or replace your tire. Make sure to stop by and visit the friendly Tiger alumni at Teston Chevron and thank them for making these broadcasts possible.
Sierra Auto Parts and
Tiger,
CarQuest.
always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of Tier C. Call 894-7181.
Welcome back here to Tiger Stadium as the Hot Springs Tigers strap it up against the Mescalero Apache Chiefs. We had the national anthem, and now the Tigers getting ready for kickoff. They have won the toss and deferred to the second half, so they'll be kicking to the Chiefs. Tigers 1-5, big win over Crown Point. Let's see if they can keep the ball rolling. It's going to be tough. I think the way the Tigers, the only way I think they can make the playoffs, even win or lose tonight, it doesn't matter. When they get into district next week, they play Cobra here. They've got to win that game. I don't know if they can beat the other two, but we'll find out. We'll be right back. This is your Tigers Sports Network. As we've got the air raid sirens ready to go here in Tiger Stadium. We're hoping we have a couple hours windows here to get this game in. We had some major downpour earlier as the As they say at the old horse racetrack, we got a mutter situation tonight. Mescalero Chiefs for the first time tonight here at Tiger Stadium, first time ever for us to reach up with them. Doing the kicking for tonight is number 32, Ethan Flores.
We need 12 minutes on the clock. Thank you.
All right, trying to get squared away there. The refs are all ready to go. So are the Tigers. Ready to tee it up here. Ethan Flores will be featuring some of these Tigers tonight as they progress through the season. But a big game last week. We finally get the ball thrown in that the Tigers are going to be playing with as far. Ethan tees it up at the 40-yard line. Tigers will be on defense, all dressed in their blue uniforms with the white numbers. They're pink socks for the breast cancer awareness this month. Mescalero in their purple pants and white shirts with purple numbers. Kicks off down to the 30-yard line, picked up by the up men, number 15. Gets it out to the left side over the 40 to the 45, and finally run out of bounds by the Tigers. Let's check out some instant replay here, make sure everything's working there on the carry. That was Davin Davis, the sophomore, number 15 for the Chiefs. Run out of bounds by number 70, Joel Rivero. So 1st and 10 now for the Mescalero Chiefs at their own 44-yard line. Tigers come out in that three-man front. Gurley, the nose tackle, got Logan Taylor to the left, and big Ethan Flores to his right. So those guys, they get rolled up tonight. They could have a big night there on the defensive line. Now puts a man in motion from the quarterback position, going to fake it and run it. That's number 2. Up, J.J. Garcia stops him at about the 45-yard line. And on the carry was Roca, the quarterback. He's a junior, number 2. And then on the tackle, number 33, helping out big number 75, Gurley as well. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Chiefs here just shy of the 50-yard line. 11:21 and rolling here in the first quarter. First quarter brought to you by Turbo Design. Bringing you these games live, not only on the streaming devices on NFHS Network as well as the audio on 101.9 FM. 2 receivers left, 1 right now for Roca. Now he hands off, going to run the zone read in the backfield. Big time is Taylor, and he's got nowhere to go as the running back was thrown for a loss. Coming off the end here, we'll watch Taylor sneak this one in as there's nobody, comes unblocked. Just scrapes the block. Rolls right in the backfield, picks up number 15 and throws him to the ground. And that was Davin Davis again on the carry. 3rd down and 7, all the way back to the 44-yard line. Actually, it should be 3rd down and 10, as that's the original line of scrimmage. Now from the gun formation, Roca back, rolls to his left. Here comes the blitz. They're just going to throw him down in the backfield. Big time loss for the Tigers, and nobody doing any blocking up front for the Chiefs. Big number 32, Ethan Flores in on the stop. We'll watch this one on the replay as nobody blocked him. Even number 70 got in the action there, and that was Joel Rivero. And now a big loss for the Chiefs, and they're going to have to punt it away. Under 10 minutes here, no score, first quarter here at Tiger Stadium with the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Mescalero Chiefs. Now punting formation from their own all the way back to the 36-yard line. 4th down and 18. Punt formation now for the Chiefs. Waiting for the snap. High snap, able to get it back, and a good boot off the toe of the Chiefs over the 50-yard line now on the run. Looked like maybe J.J. Garcia had a little technical difficulties there, but it was J.J. on the reception. Takes the punt at his own 35 up to the 40, goes over the midfield, and finally tackled down by a host of Chiefs in there. Tigers are going to take over 1st and 10 on the 44-yard line of the Chiefs. So they started Great field position for the Tigers as they go into that doubles formation. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Lanham in the shotgun formation from the 44-yard line of the Chiefs. 4-man front for the Chiefs. And now they go into what they call their NBA look, where they have J.J. behind in the pistol formation. They're going to turn and hand off over right tackle. Gets hit in the backfield and is thrown for a loss. Wow, they ran into his own man, it looked like. We're going to watch this on the replay here in the stadium. But J.J. trying to make something happen early and runs right in the back of Gurley and stumbles in the mud there, and big number 60 comes in. That's Daniel Comanche, the sophomore, cleans it up back to the 45. So a loss of 1, 2nd down and 11 now for the Tigers. 2 receivers right, Lanham in the pistol formation. Got 1 receiver left here at the snap, turn and hand it off to J.J. J.J. around the left side, got some blockers out front, gets to the sideline, trips over one player, and finally gets down inside close to the 30-yard line. And this was a part of our keys to the game tonight was J.J.'s got to run. We have a penalty marker on the play, I believe. Good play there by J.J. Let's see what the call is.
We have no penalty on the play.
So the play stands, no penalty, so that'll be good. No penalty. Sometimes we wonder, then why'd you throw the flag, right? But anyway, Tigers now should be 1st and 10 now for the Tigers, all the way down to the 33-yard line of the Chiefs. On the near hash, 8:39, no score here, first quarter, 1st down and 10 for the Tigers. 2 receivers left, 2 right, gun formation for Lanham. Lanham signals a receiver in motion. Lanham back to pass, fires it over the middle, has an open receiver right in the middle of the field. And we get stuttered up here. Watch this one on the replay. And that was Ashton Garcia on the reception. Great job there by Wyatt on the instant replay, man. That looks great. Finally, glad to have instant replay back. Big number 5 there. Should call him little number 5. Ashton Garcia, sophomore, 17 catches, 131 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 8 tackles on defense. Number 5, Ashton Garcia. Now the Tigers, 3 receivers right from the gun formation. Lanham back to pass. Looks right, fires right, over, in and out of the hands of J.J. Garcia as he come off the line of scrimmage. In that slot formation, just runs a little quick out. Lanham threw it in there like a dart. Little bit high and incomplete for J.J. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 now for the Tigers. Actually got it marked 2nd down over on the field. From the gun, rolls to his right. Lanham looking downfield, fires this one in the flats to J.J., and J.J. gets rolled up close to the marker. Is going to be a little short. He's inside the 20 zone, inside the 20, so the Tigers will be in the red zone. Inside the red zone, 7:30 to go here in the first quarter. No score. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Going to bring up 3rd down. Our scoreboard's wrong on the clock here, but it should be 3rd down. Here we turn and hand off to J.J. Garcia over the right tackle. Big number 74 in there, and I don't think J.J. is going to come up with it. They may turn this one over on downs. Let's see on the instant replay here. Who was that for the... Yeah, big number 74. We don't have him on the roster. Now it's 4th down for the Tigers. 4th down and about 1, maybe 1.5. On the quarterback keeper is Lanham, and he's breaks out of the pile, running to his left. He's going to score to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Tigers. So the Tigers put first blood up. Yeah, watch this one on the replay as Lanham goes in and you just broke it outside. We can look back. We're going to spin it back here just a minute, those of you that are watching. Lanham goes in for the quarterback sneak. And everybody thought that they were going to tackle him. He just did a little spin move, broke out to the left, and off to the races goes big number 15. Now the Tigers line up to go for two. Actually, they bring on the tee, so they're going to actually go for the conventional here on the swinging gate. With 6:41 first quarter, Tigers up 6-0 over the Mescalero Chiefs. Now the Tigers are going to run for two out of that swinging gate. Try to get to JJ. He's not going to make it as he gets stuffed up in there right at the goal line. Not able to make it. Well, watch it on the replay there. They actually just hike it over to, look like number 32. 32. And that's Ethan Flores, just turns and hands the ball off. But the Tigers, they draw first blood with 6-0 with 6:41 to go here in the first quarter. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles and service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Back here in Tiger Stadium, the Hot Springs Tigers draw first blood 6-0. They went for it on fourth down on a quarterback sneak. Just Lanham dove right in behind the center and then just made a little spin move like you do on a pick and roll in basketball, and he got to the corner and got to the end zone. Now Ethan from the 40-yard line kicks this one high down to about the 15. Right up the center of the field goes the Chiefs, off to the races around the left side, and finally gets run out of bounds close to the 40-yard line, or 45. Look like let's see if we can catch a number here, number 3, Jason Kennesaw, the sophomore, gets it out to about the 46-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Chiefs. 6:34 here, first quarter. Tigers up by 6 here at Tiger Stadium. Tigers start district play next week as the Cobra Indians come to town. We'll have that game for you right here on 101.9 FM and all our social media sites as well. Now, pistol formation, max protection. Throws it over the middle and in and out of the, incomplete, actually, not in and out of the hands. Number 22, that was Hiles. Ran right up the middle of the field and not able to come up with it. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 now, 6:29. To go here in the first quarter. 2nd down on the clock, please. Receiver left, receiver right. Now, pistol formation, max protection for the quarterback once again. Rolls to his right. Polanco missed him at the line of scrimmage. He's going to finally get over the line of scrimmage and get tackled just shy of midfield. But from his quarterback position is Rocha. And Polanco just came in and whiffed on him. But he was able to get it up close to the 50-yard line, gain a few yards there. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 7 for the Chiefs, just shy of midfield. Just under 6 minutes to play here, first quarter on 101.9 FM. 3rd down and 7 for Mescalero Chiefs. They trail the Tigers 6-0 here in the first quarter. From the left hash, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Gun formation now for Roca. Now he takes the snap, rolls to his right. Here comes the pressure by the Tigers. They got him in the backfield, and down he goes. And is that Taylor? That's Taylor once again, big number 65, coming off that defensive end. We'll see him here on the instant replay as he just comes off and unblocked. And actually the number 22, the running back, should have blocked him. And that was Hiles again and miffed on him. And that's going to bring up 4th down and long all the way back to about the 30. Well, they marked him at the 40-yard line. So 4th down and 15. 5 minutes to go here, first quarter. Tigers up by 6. Second possession for the Chiefs if they've got to punt this one away again. See if the Tigers can come up with some good field position over midfield again. Here's the snap. Penalty marker out right at the snap. They're going to stop the clock. We'll see what this is.
I got a dead ball. Offsides on the defense. 5 yards, repeat, 4th down.
So encroachment against the Tigers, that a 5-yard penalty, move it up to the 45. Still going to bring up 4th down and 10 for the Chiefs. Wait the snap and the punt. Bounces at about the 25. JJ picks it up on one hop, breaks one tackle, gets it up to the 30, breaks another tackle. Penalty marker comes flying in, and he's finally knocked down at about the 35. So this may go against the Tigers. Actually took it out to the 34, so I think this one's going to be backed up. Let's see what the Tigers have here. Let's see what the call is.
I got a block in the back on the blue team on the receiver going 10 yards and be first down.
So an illegal block against the Tigers. Block in the back. And that backed him up from the point of infraction, so they backed this one all the way up to the 14-yard line of the Tigers after the penalty. 2 receivers left, 2 right, 4:40 to go here in the first quarter. Tigers up by 6. Here's the snap from Lanham. Lanham turns hands off to JJ. JJ right up the middle, picks up some blocking, breaks out to the 35, or to the 30, almost up to the 35-yard line. And a 1st and 10 for the Tigers. And that's what the Tigers are going to need. As we watch this one on the instant replay, Wyatt doing a great job over there for us. We miss Kimmy, but we got Wyatt in the house tonight, and he's doing a great job on that instant replay for us. Tigers now 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. On the near hash, 4-man front for the Chiefs. We've got twins left, twins right now. Garcia jumps over to the right hip pocket of Lanham. Lanham waiting for the snap, going to turn and fire this one over to Garcia, and Garcia fumbles it, an incomplete pass. Little, just kind of a wide receiver screen. They just stack Garcia behind the wide receiver, and he just runs a little flare pattern out there, and it hits him in the hands, and not able to come up with it. So 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers. 4:03 to go here, first quarter. Tigers up by 6 here in Tiger Stadium. Now 2 receivers left, 2 right. Now JJ gets over to the left in the slot. Now he's going to move back to the position behind the quarterback. He's going to take it on the pitch to the 35 on the near side, gets it over the line of scrimmage, and then knocked out of bounds. They keep the forward progress moving and the clock moving as he's shy of the 40-yard line. Maybe picked up a few yards as JJ just gets it over, ran out of room. Actually, they need to run that to the far side of the field. You're already pretty squeezed out when you get it on the near hash and you run the option to the near side. Now you got an extra defender because you got the sidelines in there. Can't go any further than that. 3rd down and about 6 now for the Tigers. They run that twins left, twins right from the near hash gun formation for Lanham once again. Chiefs come with 4. Fake this one downfield and fires it over to Garcia, and Garcia's just hammered at the 40-yard line. Makes one spin move, but not able to get it up to the 40, quite to the 40. But Lanham faked it downfield, and then Garcia, first man to hit him was number 20, just as he caught the pass, and that was Thomas Douglas, sophomore for the Chiefs. And now from the 4th down and about 3 for the Tigers, and it looks like they're going to line up and go for it from their own 40-yard line. 2:41 and rolling here, first quarter. Tigers up 6-0 here in Tiger Stadium. Now empty backfield for Lanham. Lanham's going to come up like he's going to run the quarterback sneak. Drops back, fires this one over the middle, and in and out of the hands. Let's see who that was. They're going to turn it over on downs, and that was is that JJ? Trying to hit JJ Garcia over midfield. So Lanham sneaks up like he's going to do a quarterback sneak, then fades back and gets it over to JJ, but with that muddy track, he just lost traction. And they're going to turn it over on downs. Or do we have a penalty out? See what the call is.
Have an ineligible downfield on the blue team. We're going to repeat 4th down.
So ineligible receiver downfield, that makes sense. You know, if they got up there and they were going to start do a quarterback sneak and then decide to throw it, kind of rolled back, and as he was backpedaling, tried to get it over to JJ. I would think they would decline the penalty. It was 4th down. They just take over on downs.
The coach decided he doesn't want to accept the penalty. Ineligible downfield is refused. That way the down is 4th down. They did not receive the line to gain 1st down going this way.
So they declined the penalty, which makes sense. They get the ball at the Tiger 40-yard line. So that was kind of a no-brainer to take that one. From the center of the field now from the 40-yard line, 2:21 first quarter. Tigers up by 6 here in Tiger Stadium. 1st down and 10 now for the Chiefs. See if this will be their 3rd possession of the night. They punted on the first 2. Now they got great field position inside Tiger territory with 2 receivers left, 1 right. Gun formation, turn and hand off to number 22. No, he's going to keep it on the option. Roca around the right side. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks another tackle, finally gets hammered in and over, knocked down finally as he picks up over the 30-yard line. Has plenty for the 1st down. It's Roca. The Tigers weren't expecting that, but a good zone read there by Roca as he gets to the sidelines, and JJ finally handles him like a rough steer there and just bowls him down to the ground at the Tiger 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for Mescalero Chiefs from the Tiger 28-yard line. 2 minutes to go here and rolling in the first quarter. Quick pace first quarter here on 101.9 FM. Two receivers right, 1 left. 2 men in the backfield. Here's Roca, takes the snap. He's going to roll to his left. Got a little bit of room as he gets it over the line of scrimmage. And now the scrum starts at the 25, and everybody's pushing. And finally get him down inside the 25-yard line. But Roca just decided to call his own numbers. Tigers stood him up, but we talked about that in the pregame. Tigers, that's fine. You're going to come up there and stop him, but we've got to tackle. You can't just let the scrum get in there and start pushing another 3 or 4 yards all the way down the Tiger 24-yard line with a minute to go here first quarter. Tigers up 6-0. Picked up about 4. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Chiefs. Now 2 receivers left on the wide side of the field. 1 to the near side. Gun formation, max protection. Roca takes the snap. He's under pressure. He's going down this time. Still on his feet, and finally the Tigers get him for another loss all the way back to about the 32-yard line. So we'll watch him on the instant replay here as the Tigers, man, they're just shedding off those offensive linemen and a host of Tigers in there. Just boil him down to the ground. All the way back to the 30-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, 3rd and 12, we'll call it, from the 30. 19, 18, 17 seconds and rolling here. I don't know if they'll get this one off in time. They may just let the clock roll out here and change ends of the field here as we end the first quarter. And that's exactly what the Chiefs are going to do, is just let the time run out as we get to the end of the first quarter. So the Tigers 6-0 at the end of 1 here in Tiger Stadium. We'll be right back with the second quarter. This is your Tiger Sports Network. Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County, Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045.
Show your Tiger pride in a professionally cleaned vehicle. Mike Hurlson with Mobile Vehicle Washing comes to you. That's right, no more excuses of not having enough time to take your vehicle to get washed. Whether you're at home or work, one call to 575-740-2037 and Mobile Vehicle Washing will have your ride shining like new. Mobile Vehicle Washing also does boats, trucks, airplanes, and more. Call Mike at 575-740-2037 2037 today and tell him you want to shine with Tiger Pride today.
Back here in Tiger Stadium, we get ready to start the second quarter, brought to you by A&B Drive-In. 3rd down and 12 now for, from the 30-yard line of the Tigers are the Chiefs. Here's the snap, rolls to his right, short side of the field, throws it down in the flats. Penalty marker comes out. Looks like he did catch it. It's going to be short of the line to gain, but let's see what the penalty is. Here's the call.
Got an illegal man downfield on the offense. Going to be the 5-yard penalty. Replay 4th down.
So an illegal man downfield. And usually they're watching this pretty tight as far as and they back that one up 5 yards as we got the dump truck going here in Tiger Stadium, back him up to the 35-yard line. They've been calling that one a lot this year. They've really been watching those offensive linemen. You know, they can't go more than a few yards downfield on a forward pass. So, well, you get caught with one guy 4 or 5 yards downfield, they'll catch you every time. One receiver left, one right, full protection. Another penalty marker comes out. Looks like it may be a false start against the Chiefs.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty, replay, 3rd down.
So false start there by the Chiefs. Back it up again. Got some new sound effects here at Tiger Stadium. We didn't know we were backing up the dump truck. Back him up to the 40-yard line. Now it's going to bring up 3rd and forever for the Chiefs. And now a timeout's going to be taken by Mescalero as they want a timeout here on 3rd and 22. We're going to take a quick timeout with them. This is your Tigers Sports Network. Tigers up 6-0 here at the start of the second quarter.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Back here in rowdy Tiger Stadium, man, it's a little light as far as the crowd. It's the weather's really got people scared off. It is a little chilly, man. This is like the first game. It's like this is football weather now. It's starting to cool off. Got some rain showers going. Tigers coming off a big victory in Crown Point, trying to make another 2 in a row here. We hope you're tuning in the comfort of your home. Crack open a cold one. Watch us on the big screen as the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Mescalero Chiefs here on 101.9 FM. Tigers may be bringing the house here on 3rd and long. Here's the snap and another penalty. Well, they're just, everybody's backing up now. Let's see what the call is this time.
False start on the offense, 5-yard penalty, replay, 3rd down.
So false start against the Chiefs once again, back them up to the 45. This time it's going to be about 3rd, and we're going to take a rough guess of about 27. Two receivers left, actually 3 receivers left, only one right. At the Tiger 45, rolls to his right, passes this one down, has a man open and a penalty marker out, but it went over his head. We're going to watch this one on the replay real quick here. I believe the Tigers may get called for holding or pass interference. Here's the call.
I got pass interference on the defense. 15-yard penalty, be 3rd down again.
So pass interference against the Tigers. Well, that's a 15-yard penalty and make it a little more, third down, a little more reasonable. Still going to bring up third and about 12 or 13 for.
It'll be 3rd and 12 for the Chiefs.
3 receivers left. Now he's going to roll to his left. Tigers got him in the backfield once again and nowhere to go. Big number 33, J.J. Garcia in on the stop. Loss of about 5.
With some assistance from others.
The Tigers just a free rein. J.J. coming off that corner.
4th down.
Just got to stay with the ball there a little bit, Wyatt. No problem when he gets thrown down. From the 35, now it's going to bring up 4th down and 12 on the A&B drive-in. 11 minutes to go. Tigers up by 6 here now. 4th and 17 from the Tiger 40-yard line. Punt formation for the Chiefs. Tigers going to be bringing the heat. They may try to block this one. Good snap and a good punt. Bounces inside the 5 and into the end zone for a touchback. So the Tigers will get it on the 20.
Tigers 1st and 10.
So the Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line with 10:50 to go here in the first half. Tigers up 6-0 on 101.9 FM. Lanham gets the call in from the sidelines, actually brings it in. Now he's telling no huddle, just come up to the line of scrimmage, tell his lineman what the play is. Got 2 receivers left, 2 right. Got J.J. Garcia in his right hip pocket. Tigers up by 6 here in the second quarter. From his own 15, calling for the signal. Here's the snap. He's going to keep this one. Lanham gets over the 20 to the 25, breaks it to the 30 to the 35, and finally run out of bounds. But a good play there by Lanham, just taking down and find some open room, and I'm sure they called this one. Just have that little block out there. Good block there by J.J. Garcia, just enough on that defensive end to get him rolling around the sidelines there. And a first down for the Tigers all the way out to 36-yard line of the Tigers. First down and 10. This quarter brought to you by A&B Drive-In, 211 Broadway there in Truth or Consequences. The best green chili cheeseburgers around. Old-fashioned drive-in. Drive up, drive through, or dine in. 575-894-9294. Appreciate A&B and all of our sponsors here on KCHS Radio 101.9 FM and our social media sites. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Lanham turned around, penalty marker right at the snap. May get the Tigers. See what the call is.
I got number 71 on the offense, lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty, repeat, first down.
So a true offsides. Lined up in the neutral zone were the Tigers. Now back to about the 31. 1st and 15 now for the Tigers. 3 receivers left, 2 right. Lanham by himself in the backfield. Roll straight back, going to run that little screen up the middle. And J.J. Garcia tries to catch that one and drops it. Tigers got to be careful on that one. If you get that running back downfield and everybody's already releasing anyway. The linemen are going down there and blocking for everybody. This one was close to going over the line of scrimmage. It possibly was, but no call. Incomplete pass for J.J. Back to the 31-yard line is going to bring up 2nd down and 15 here on the A&B Drive-In scoreboard. 10:35 here to go in the first half. Tigers up by 6 here in Tiger Stadium. Tigers now on the near hash. 2 receivers left, 2 right. J.J. Garcia in his left pocket. 4-man front for the Chiefs. Here's the snap. Fakes it to J.J. Lanham, trying to get to the left side, running out of room, and gets knocked down way back at about the 25-yard line. I don't know what he was doing there. Running, retreating. Lost 5 yards on that as Lanham just he decided nowhere to go. Can bring up 3rd and long. Got to run the ball, guys. Got to run JJ in there, man. Come on, feed the man the rock. He had 200 yards last week. Give him the rock. 3rd down and 20 for the Tigers. Just under 10 minutes to play here in the first half. Tigers up by 6. Finally get everybody up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Now JJ flips over. Goes in that pistol formation behind Lanham. Lanham back to pass. Takes his time, throws this one deep. Has a man and overthrows him. And that was Polanco, I believe, number 10. As Lanham, and that was Polanco, had him wide open, just overthrew him. Had him open at about the 40-yard line of the Chiefs, and that's going to bring up 4th and 20. Tigers going to have to punt this one away. First punt of the night. Man, this series, I'm sorry, but JJ needs the rock, man. Got to feed the guy, the man, the ball. He's the one that put up the points last week along with Ashton Garcia. I think JJ had 4. He may have had 2 touchdowns rushing and 2 through the air as well. Here's the snap and the kick by Flores. Over midfield, takes one hop and picked up on the hop to the midfield, to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, and almost to the 30-yard line, but a good return there by the Chiefs as we watch this one on the replay. Takes it at his own 44-yard line, and the Tigers just had to hunker over and try to get him up close to the sidelines, and that was Darius Wheeler, defensive back and wide receiver junior for the Chiefs. 1st and 10 now for the Chiefs. Great field position at the Tiger 34-yard line. 9:24 to go here in the first half. Tigers up by 6. I see what the Tigers can dial up here on defense. Out of the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers left from the near hash. 1 receiver to the right. Here's the call by Roca. Rolls to his right, looks downfield, plants his foot, and fires it, and has a man back behind the Tigers, and he's going to score, and a touchdown for the Chiefs as he got behind Chatfield, and wow, just like that, there's 6 points on the board for the Chiefs. Let's catch that one on the replay. Roca just rolled to his right. Chatfield had to turn and run. And a perfect pass, pitch and catch there to number 3, Jason Kanseth. Sophomore receiver. Now for 2, line up under center. Full I formation. Roca's going to roll to his right. Throws it into the end zone and over the head of the intended receiver. So they tie it all up here on the A and B scoreboard, 6-6 with 9:17 to go here in the first half. We'll be right back. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home.
Back here in Tiger Stadium as the Mescalero Apache Chiefs put 6 points up on the board. Boy, it's getting a little chilly up here in the press box. We got a little bit of wind out of the north now, blowing in here in the open windows, but we're not going to complain, man. The first couple of games we did this year, we about roasted ourselves up here in the press box. Nice and cool tonight. Good football weather here in Tiger Stadium. Here's the approach and the kick by the Chiefs. Down to the 20-yard line, taken right up the middle. Looks like possibly JJ, number 33, on the return. Gets it up to the 40-yard line and finally hammered down. Let's watch that touchdown one more time here on the instant replay as Roca singled up one receiver to the right and got by Chatfield and just kept running in a perfect pass. by Roca. Now from the Tiger 42-yard line. First down and 10 now for the Tigers. Two receivers left, two right from the center of the field. Need to turn and hand this one off to JJ. Get this guy rolling again. Here's the JJ right up the middle, up to the 45, to the 50, down to the 45. Ball's on the ground and recovered by the Chiefs all the way back at the 34-yard line. Let's watch this one on the replay. JJ, you're going to see him get stripped right here as he gets rolling up. Big number 3 reaches in right there, man. He just reaches right in and grabs the ball from JJ and just strips it right out of there. And JJ kind of did the splits. I hope he's all right. But that was not good for the Tigers. They turn it over. Back at that, marked it all the way down to 33-yard line. For Mescalero, 1st and 10. Boys, Hot Springs let these guys right back in the game. Now they may line this one up again. They're going to flop it this time. They're going to run 3 receivers to the right, a single man over on the left side. Now gun formation for Roca and the Chiefs. 3-man front for the Tigers. Let's see if they bring anybody. And they do. They're bringing 5. Tigers have him in the backfield once again. And down he goes. Man, there's just not enough time. If he can penalty marker out at the end of that play. Let's see what the call is. It was at the end of the play at the 25-yard line. Here's the call.
I got a personal foul on the white team. Be 15-yard penalty. Second down, that was a dead ball foul.
So after the play, personal foul, 15-yard penalty against the Chiefs. Going to back them up to, should be about the 10-yard line. Probably should have been half the distance to the goal, but the Tigers will take that one for sure. Now they're going to get it straightened out. Should have been half the distance to the goal, so they did. They finally got it squared away. Got him all the way out to about the 12-yard line. Or 12 and a half, I guess.
Second and about 30 for the Chiefs.
Loss on the play and then a personal foul against the Chiefs, so that backs them way up. We're going to call it about the 12 or 13-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Got a man in his left hip pocket. This time Roca's just going to call his own numbers, and the Tigers' penalty marker comes flying in here at the end.
I got a personal foul, face mask, 15 yards, going this way.
So face mask penalty against the Tigers. And they'll tack on 15 to the end of that one. Now back out to the 30-yard line. Now second down and about 13. 3 receivers right. Roca rolls to his right. Here comes the pressure once again, and this time he's throwing for another big loss. As Roca rolls out, and Flores, big number 32, goes in and throws him to the ground. Looks like we may have another discussion. We have another penalty marker down. I don't see one on the field, but that doesn't mean anything. Now it's going to bring up 3rd and long for
For the Chiefs.
3rd and about 20. Roca rolls to his right. Here comes the Tigers once again. He tries to plant. Now he's in trouble. Throws it straight up in the air, and it's picked off by the Tigers. Big number 70 on the interception. The big man gets the interception for the Tigers as Roca threw that one up in the air just as he was getting tackled. Yeah, we can roll this one back just a hair here. I think we got a penalty marker on the play. But you can see him just throw it out of the pile there. He just heaves it up in the air, and big number 70, Joel Rivero, says, "Give me the rock. Time to roll." Now the Tigers take over on the 25-yard line. With 7:10 to go, all tied up here at 6. From the 25-yard line of the Chiefs, empty backfield, 3 receivers right, 2 left. Lanham rolls to his right to the near side, looks downfield, fires this one right on the corner, has a man inside the 15 and knocked out of bounds. And that looked like number 10. Was that 10, Polanco? Let's see it here on the instant replay. The play there keeps him in bounds, and that was number 10. Penalty marker, though, back. Here we go again for the Tigers. Nullify that play.
I got a hold on the offense, 10 yards for the spot. We play first down.
So holding against the Tigers, that'll back them up, and that's a spot foul. So if it happened in the backfield, then it's going to be even more than a 10-yard penalty. And they back this one all the way up to the 43-yard line of the Chiefs. First down again and forever for the Tigers. Now Lanham going to throw that little screen pass, rolls way back, gets it out to JJ along the sidelines and knocked out of bounds. Good defensive play there by number 20. And that's Douglas, Thomas Douglas. This is great. This is how you shut off the tackler. Doesn't get out there. And that was number 70 missing the block. And that was Joel Rivero. And Joel was watching the play instead of getting out there on his man. He could have freed him up and maybe picked up another 5 or 10 yards. Now second, and they're calling it 25 for the Tigers. 6:55 to go here in the first half. We're all knotted up at 6. Tigers have their hands full here from the Chiefs. Now 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Near hash, here's Lanham, takes the snap, turns and looks. Got a man coming over his left side, picked up by Ashton at the 30. Breaks a tackle, gets it out, finally gets hammered down. But Garcia picks it down to the 30-yard line. Well, watch this one on the replay here as Lanham was pressured, but a good play there by Ashton to come back to the ball and a good camera work there by Wyatt as he not a first down, but gets it all the way back to the 30-yard line of the Chiefs as the Tigers working hard to get it all the way to the 15 for a first down. So they picked up a good 10 yards on that one. It's going to bring up 3rd and 15. From the middle of the field, we run twins right, twins left. These are stacked, so we got Polanco and Garcia to the near side. Here's Lanham on the snap. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Throws this one deep. He's got Polanco and overthrown at about the 5. So they go for the money shot there and try to get it in the end zone. Need to go for it here and give JJ a little draw, give him something to work with.
Illegal man downfield, 5-yard penalty, replay 3rd down.
So Tigers have an illegal man downfield. Man, that was pretty quick to get downfield on a drop back pass. It's going to back them up. Actually going to decline it.
It will be 4th down.
So they're going to decline it, make it 4th down. Tigers still just go for it. Don't even, just get over there, give it to Garcia, let him make 15 yards here. .6:03 to go here in the first half. Tigers tied up 6-6 here in the Tiger Stadium. 2 receivers left, 2 right. He's got JJ as off his left hip. Lanham back to pass. Penalty marker out, going to stop the action. This is going against the
False
Tigers.
start on the offense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 4th down.
False start, back them up 5 yards. Now it's going to bring up 4th and 20. They're still at the 35-yard line of the Chiefs. Tied up at 6 each here in Tiger Stadium on 101.9 FM. The Tigers now 4th and 20. Same formation. Ball's in the middle of the field. 2 receivers left, 2 right. JJ's in his left hip pocket. Looks like they're bringing 5 or 6 on the rush here, and here they come. Back to passes Lanham. Lanham rolls to his left. He's going to fake it, finally throw it down in towards the end zone and incomplete. So I don't know what the Tigers were trying to wait for a receiver to get open. But the Tigers are going to turn it over on downs. And we think we got a penalty marker out. We may have a pass interference here.
Pass interference on the defense. 15-yard penalty. Repeat, 4th down.
So it's not an automatic first down, but the Tigers will accept that penalty. Now it's 4th and 5. Now that's very manageable. Now is when you give it to JJ and let him pick this thing up, man. Run him off tackle. Get him going on a quick pitch. 2 receivers left, 2 right. 4th down and 5. Very manageable now for the Tigers. All the way to the 20-yard line. Empty backfield, back to pass. Lanham gets it over to JJ. JJ's going to get it maybe to the 15. He's going to be short. See where they mark him. JJ was able to come out of the backfield or lined up in that slot position. Looks like he's going to be about a yard short. They actually gave him the 15, so let's see what happens. We may have a measurement here. Let's see what they call. We're going to watch this one more time on the replay, but it doesn't look like JJ gets all the way to the 15. It looks like he just falls, maybe got there with his forward progress, but that would have been close for the first down. We get the change coming in. Let's see what the mark is. We're going to zoom in here and see if we can't pick up whether JJ had enough to get there or not. Looks like he's going to be a little bit short. Tigers about a foot short, so turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 now for the Chiefs. 5:45 to go here in the first half. Chiefs take over at the 15-yard line. Tigers not able to convert on 4th and 5. Tied up at 6 each here in Tiger Stadium. Now from the 15-yard line, 2 receivers left, 2 right. We're waiting to change out the footballs. So when the Apache Chiefs go on the offense, they bring their ball in, and when the Tigers are on their offense, they bring their ball in. So we got them all changed out now. 1st down and 10 now for the Chiefs. Let's see if the Tigers just bring the house. Here's the snap, and they bring 4. Fired over the middle on a screen pass to the 20, to the 25. Finally run out of bounds by Lanham. Out over the 30-yard line. So good play there by the Chiefs. Something quick. Gets it out to number 22. That's Hayden Hiles, excuse me. Out to the 32-yard line. Another first down for the Chiefs. 5:35 to play here in the first half. Out to the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Mescalero. On the near hash. 2 receivers left, only 1 right. Gun formation, max protection for Roca. Going to turn and do the zone read, and this time blown up in the backfield by the Tigers. Coming off his linebacker position. Just takes a dive in there and takes the feet out. Try to get a number there on that Tiger. Oh, it's 44. That was Sammy Acosta. Sammy just dove down in there and had a loss of 1 back to the 31. Second down and 11. Under 5 minutes to play here in the first half. All knotted up at 6 each here in Tiger Stadium. Gurley in there, the nose tackle. He's got Ethan Flores to the near side on the defensive end, and Taylor, Logan Taylor, on the left defensive end. Here's the snap. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Now he puts a man in motion. Now the snap. Roca rolls to his right, fires this one to number 3 as he's on the move as he gets to the sidelines all the way to midfield. And this is the gentleman that caught the touchdown. And Saya on the reception out to midfield. Another first down for the Chiefs. So the Chiefs have found something here. That guy, man's pretty quick. He's only a sophomore, 5'9", but he's got some wheels. He got behind Chatfield on the touchdown, and this time in motion. Fires that little screen pass to him while he's in full stride. Was able to get to the corner of the defense for the Tigers and get to the sidelines and out to the 50-yard line. First down and 10 now for the Chiefs with 4:25 to play here in the first half as they took over this ball at their own 15-yard line after the Tigers could not convert. Here's the snap. Roca's going to roll to his near side. Tigers got him in the backfield once again, and this time he goes down hard. Number 70, Joel Rivero, on the sack for the Tigers. All the way back to the 43-yard line. Just under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. All knotted up at 6. Now they're going to run 3 receivers to the right, and now they're going to call another timeout.
Timeout, Mescalero.
Mescalero takes another quick timeout with 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the first half. We're all knotted up at 6. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Back here in Tiger Stadium after the timeout by the Chiefs with 3 minutes and 50 seconds to play here in the first half. We're all knotted up at 6 each. Second down and 17 coming up for the Chiefs after the timeout. Tigers back here at Tiger Stadium next week, 7 p.m. on Friday night. The Cobra Indians come to visit. We'll have a lot of history with that team. We even played them back when they were called the Hurley Indians. Before the Cobra School was built there in Baird, they were in Hurley, New Mexico. Now 2 receivers, actually got a slot man to the right, and now penalty marker out, and maybe a false start.
False start on the offense, 5-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
False start against the Chiefs, so back them up another 5. Tigers still have all 3 of their timeouts here in the first half. Second down, about 22. Tigers threatening everybody. Now they back off. They bring 4. Rolling to his right. Breaks 1 tackle. Throws this one downfield. And is it caught? Yes. Let's see if we can catch this one on the replay. That was a quick throw as it looked like Taylor tried to rush in there and whiffed on him. Then he throws this one downfield and caught just as he goes to the ground. Good play there by the Chiefs. Now it's going to bring up 3rd and manageable for him. As he get it all the way down to the Tiger 44-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4. For the Chiefs. Three minutes to play here in the first half. Two receivers left, two right. Roca calls the signals, puts a man in motion. Coming across behind him. Here's the snap. Going to roll, find him in the flats. Number 15 and in and out of the hands. Kind of threw it behind him as he was on that. Coming on a little drag across the middle as they try to run the formation away from him. And he was open. He just threw it behind him. Just about picked off by Chatfield as Chatfield was running behind him. It's going to bring up 4th down and 4 from the 44-yard line of the Tigers. Tigers still got a full 3 timeouts here. If they can get this one, hold these guys here and keep it, around 2.5 minutes, they have a chance. Put some more points on the board. 2 receivers left, 2 right from the far hash. Al Roca looks to the sidelines. Now they're going to take their final timeout. So Mescalero takes their final timeout of the half. We're tied up at 6 apiece here with 2:48 to go in the first half. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Back here in Tiger Stadium as the Apache Chiefs. We get them all mixed up here. Mescalero Apache Chiefs take their final timeout right before the half. 2:48 to play here, 4th and 4. Want to discuss this one, see if they can pick up 4 yards. Tigers all have all 3 of their timeouts. Let's see if the Tigers can hold them here on 4th down. Tigers out there throwing their hands up saying, come on, crowd, get us in this thing. Give us some momentum here. Trying to get the ball back. 2 receivers left, 2 right from the far hash. Roca now calling the signals. Looks to the sideline. Now he puts a man in motion. Going to have that same formation. This time he runs in front of him. Got him as the blocker. Quarterback tries to get it up the middle, and he's going to come up a little bit short. Looks like he's about a yard short. Tigers may take over on downs. Should have handed this one off, man. He could have handed it right to number 3, Kanseth, but decided to fake it and run it up the middle, and the Tigers' defense holds him. It's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. So at 2:41 and 3 timeouts right before the half, the Tigers are 59 yards away from pay dirt from their own 41-yard line. Let's see what the Tigers can do here. You got time to run the ball. I still say you put it in the hands of JJ. Let him get out there on the corner. Give it to old Grease Lighton and let him do his thing. Now 3 receivers to the right. They got one in the slot. Chatfield to the far side, and now JJ goes in the pistol formation. Now they put Acosta in motion, Sammy Acosta. On the keeper, quarterback keeper, is Tidwell. Picks up about 7. Gets it almost out to midfield. Looked like they were going to run the option there, and the defensive end crashed, so Lanham decided to keep it. To the 47-yard line. Clocks are running. Tigers taking a lot of time here getting to the line of scrimmage. They got a full complement of timeouts. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Now they put Acosta in the slot formation. JJ behind the quarterback. Turn and hand it off to JJ. JJ misses one, gets out to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, and has enough for the first down. And that's what you got to do right there. Run the rock with JJ. A little delayed draw there. So he just turns and waits for the handoff behind Lanham. But J.J. Garcia, senior, rushed 82 times for 436 yards, 19 catches for 218 yards, and 4 touchdowns. That's number 33, J.J. Garcia. Tigers still burning some time, man. Come on, you got 3 timeouts. The 45, get this one back to Garcia. Garcia to the sidelines. Got to get out of bounds. You got to get out. Now you got to call timeout. You got all 3 of them. Don't take them to the half with you. Kind of throw that little screen pass as Garcia lines up in that wide receiver and then steps back. Gets it over the 40 down to about the 38, and the Tigers do call timeout. We're going to leave it here with 1:23 as the Tigers take their first timeout of the half on the A&B Drive-In scoreboard. Next week, right here at Tiger Stadium, the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Cobra Indians. That game will be televised and broadcast on 101.9 FM, 7 p.m. next Friday, October the 14th, right here at Tiger Stadium. The Hot Springs Tigers and the Cobra Indians live streaming on Dish Network Channel 371, which is YouTube. Smart TVs, you can go to YouTube. NFHSnetwork.com. Affiliates, search for Turbo Design to find the correct stream if you're on the NFHS network. On YouTube at KCHS Radio, and then Facebook at SierraCountySentinel.KCHS Radio. So we've got all of them streaming. The only time we go to NFHS Network is if we travel to a venue that has a contract with the NFHS Network, usually through the Pixelot. Then we will cover the game. We'll have our audio on 101.9 FM, but then only the video and our broadcast can go to that network. Turbo Design is an affiliate, so that's one of the reasons why we did that. So when we do travel and get stuck some of these places with a contract, we can still get the game done the way we like to get it done anyway. Second down and 9 with 1:25. Tigers got 2 timeouts, 3 receivers right, empty backfield for Lanham from the near hash. He's calling for the signals. Here comes a 5-man rush. They're going to run that little screen pass to JJ, wide open at the 40 to the 30, breaks one tackle at 35 to the 30, breaks to the outside, finally gets hammered down at about the 20-yard line. Penalty marker comes flying in at the end of that play, and let's see what it looks like on the instant replay as JJ breaks a tackle, gets it up inside the 30. Probably going to get a block in the back. But a good play there by JJ. Has enough for the first down. Well, let's wait and see what the call is. Penalty and the ball's at the, we're going to call it the 22-yard line. Here's the call.
Personal foul on the blue team, 15 yards to the end of the run.
Okay, personal foul against the Tigers, so at the end of the run, they're going to back them up. They're going to be shy of the first down after the 15-yard penalty. About brings it back to the original. I think they gained a yard on that play. Excuse me. So JJ was able to pick up the first down, but the personal foul was during the play. So now they back him up. It's going to bring up second down, and we're going to call a second down and about 8 for the Tigers. Just inside at about the 37-yard line of the Chiefs. Now the clock's running. After the penalty, after they get it spotted, and we're under a minute, Tigers still have 2 timeouts. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Tigers moving at the snap, and that's going to back them up again.
False start on the blue team. Repeat second down. Ruben!
So now back out to the 42-yard line. So the Tigers shooting themselves in the foot here with 2 penalties back-to-back with 53 seconds to go. Now the clock's going to roll again here. They need to get up to the line of scrimmage or call the timeout, and here we go. Tigers taking way too much time. Second down and about 12 for the Tigers, but they're running out of time with 2 timeouts. Now Sammy Acosta in motion across the line of scrimmage. Here goes back to pass as Lanham has Garcia at the 25, and he drops it, so that'll stop the clock with 30 seconds. The Tigers not good clock management here before the end of the half. Garcia not able to come up with it. Third down and 12. The clock stops on the incomplete pass. Tigers got 30 seconds and 2 timeouts left. 42 yards from pay dirt. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Now JJ steps up in the slot. Empty backfield for Lanham. Back to passes. Lanham fires this one over to JJ. And incomplete. Lost my camera there. Sorry about that, folks. We'll get it on the instant replay.
It's going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers.
JJ wouldn't have got much out of that. But now it's going to bring up 4th down. Tigers act like they're going to go for it here on 4th and 12 with 26 seconds. Now Lanham, 2 receivers, got twins right, 2 receivers left. Now he puts Garcia in motion. Little jump pass over the middle, not going to have near enough for the 1st down, and the clock's going to stop on a change of possession. I mean, if you're going to call that, you might as well just punt it. As the Tigers act like they were going to just kind of run up to the line of scrimmage. They were going to do a little jump pass there by Lanham, but that was no good. And they take over on downs with 15 seconds to go here. Does the Mescalero Chiefs. So the Tigers, bad clock management there on my point. I just, you get down in there and you got 3 timeouts in less than 2 minutes. Just let's do it. Back to pass deep. Behind the Chatfield was the receiver, and they tried to post that thing up again. They got something working over there with Jason Kanseth. And the Tigers, they better watch out here. All they got to do is get it past Chatfield. They got Lanham as that free safety out there, but he's playing center field. He didn't have time to get over there. 12 seconds to go. 12 seconds here in the first half. Tied up with 6. Going to try that same play again. Going to throw this one deep. This time Lanham comes over, and does he catch it? Lanham intercepts it. So Lanham this time, he wasn't fooled. He may have been fooled that first time, but not this time. As Lanham rushes over and picks this one just perfect, right? Slides right into the receiver, but he picks up the interception. So Lanham, Tigers dodge a bullet there before halftime with only 6 seconds now to play. All the way down to the Tiger 34-yard line. So a good interception there by Lanham to save the day. But the Chiefs, Tigers got to make that adjustment because the second half they're going to line up. What they're going to try to do is isolate number 3, Jason Kanseth. They're going to try to isolate him over there on Chatfield. And the Tigers are going to have to make some adjustments. Lanham's just going to turn and hand this one off to JJ. JJ gets to the outside. Good block there by Garcia. Gets hammered at about the 40-yard line, and that's going to do it. As we watch this one on the replay, that's going to end that. We actually have a penalty marker, so hold the phone. We're not going to go to the halftime yet, but Garcia, JJ trying to get it outside to the 40-yard line. We have a penalty marker back at.
I got a blindside block on the offense that does end the halftime.
So an illegal blindside block, and we'll put that one up. It ends the half, though. So that, goes against the Tigers. But they'll decline that one. Let's see if we can watch it real quick here as we go to half, see if we can see that blindside block. And this is Garcia, and we'll see him coming in here. Right here in the corner. Whoops. Let me get back out here. We're going to see this play right here that Garcia. Now, you can't on a blindside block. You can't blindside him or block back towards your end zone, and we'll see that Garcia did. It was a nice block, but only a blindside block. No good for the Tigers. We're tied up here at 6 apiece here at the half. We're going to start our commercial break here shortly. The Tigers at the half have 6 and the Mescalero Chiefs 6 here at halftime on the A&B Drive-In. We're going to go through our commercial break. We'll be back with the second half here shortly. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't.
Hang on a second. Let me get
drive.
this started.
It's
got
against
a couple
the law.
things to talk about.
It's
You did a
deadly.
great job, though. Yeah,
It can
good
ruin your
job.
life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Bullock's grocery store in downtown Truth or Consequences has been serving Sierra County since 1947 and strives on providing you with the best meats, produce, and baked goods in the county. You'll enjoy the great customer service at Bullock's Grocery as they treat you like family. Bullock supports all Tiger teams and activities through the Cash Your Clubs program and is proud to make this broadcast possible. Bullock's Grocery says, Go Tigers!
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for home-style cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top-quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top-quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Destin Chevron at 2200 North Date is proud to support the Tigers. Destin Chevron, located at the north end of Truth or Consequences, is locally owned and operated and has been since 1972. The Teston family loves the Tigers and their community. They offer quality Chevron fuel and 24-hour service, as well as a shop where they can change your oil or patch or replace your tire. Make sure to stop by and visit the friendly Tiger alumni at Teston Chevron and thank them for making these broadcasts possible.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of Tier C. Call 894-7181.
Whitehead Automotive says Go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles and service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Show your Tiger pride in a professionally cleaned vehicle. Mike Hurlson with Mobile Vehicle Washing comes to you. That's right, no more excuses of not having enough time to take your vehicle to get washed. Whether you're at home or work, one call to 575-740-2037 and Mobile Vehicle Washing will have your ride shining like new. Mobile Vehicle Washing also does boats, trucks, airplanes, and more. Call Mike at 575-740-2037 today and tell him you want to shine with Tiger Pride today.
Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County. Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting. Downsizing or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Bullock's grocery store in downtown Truth or Consequences has been serving Sierra County since 1947 and strives on providing you with the best meats, produce, and baked goods in the county. You'll enjoy the great customer service at Bullock's Grocery as they treat you like family. Bullock supports all Tiger teams and activities through the Cash or Clubs program and is proud to make this broadcast possible. Bullock's Grocery says, Go Tigers!
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for homestyle cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top-quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top-quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Back here in Tiger Stadium as we get ready for the second half. Halftime score, Mescalero Chiefs 6 and the Hot Springs Tigers 6 here at halftime. Tigers in a dogfight here. We thought this played so good last week up there in Crown Point. It's a little bit different team in Mescalero. They got some more weapons than Crown Point does for sure. We were talking up here in the press box, some of the things the Tigers, especially hopefully they made some changes there at halftime. We still think they're going to pick on Chatfield over there. They were running that cover one where they were only running Lanham back there as a free safety. You almost need to go to a cover two look there in the back. You got enough players in the linebacking crew in that front line. You can pretty much stop the run and put the pressure on the quarterback. I think if you want to protect that, when you isolate Chatfield over there, it's almost like one-on-one. You need to go to cover two, put a couple of safeties back, let them split that field up a little bit. That way they can play a little bit more in the center field area there. Lanham was able to get on his horse there right before the half and pick off that pass that was intended for Jason Kanseth. But the Tigers getting ready to start here the dogfight here in the second half as the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Mescalero Chiefs. This quarter is going to be brought to you by Los Arcos Steakhouse. Usually you can smell the steaks are cooking up here at Tiger Stadium as they're just over the hill from us. And boy, when that wind's coming out of the southeast over there, it sure makes you hungry. We appreciate Ernie, Bobby, and Willie and all the gang over there at Los Arcos Steakhouse. We're going to take a quick break. We've got just a couple of minutes here before we start the kickoff. Here for the second half, the Tigers won the toss and deferred, so they'll receive here in the second half. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
We get ready to start the third quarter here coming out of the half. Tigers will have the ball and running left to right on your radio dial here on 101.9 FM. As the Chiefs tee it up at the 40-yard line. And we're ready to go here for the second half. Here from Tiger Stadium. Got 12 minutes up on the board. And we're ready to go. Tigers back deep. Looked like J.J. Garcia in the center of the field. Penalty marker out at the kick.
Kicking team. Offsides. Re-kick 5 yards back.
So offsides against the kicking team, so they'll back them up 5 yards. Usually they kind of let that play go, see what the return is and whether the Tigers want to take it, have them kick over again. Back them up to the 35. We're going to do it again here. Start the second half. And here's the kick finally after they get it re-teed. Down to about the 28-yard line. Tigers take it up the middle. Breaks one tackle. Looks like Polanco. He could go all the way. Gets over midfield to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Polanco, man, he just ran it up inside there. And that's what the Tigers need to open up this second half. As he broke the tackle, back it up here. You can see Polanco took it on one hop, and he run it right up inside there. And the hole opened right up for Polanco. Tigers go up 12-6. Just a few seconds off. Maybe it's a good thing they backed them up 5 yards. Now the Tigers on the swinging gate come over to do the conventional extra point here. J.J. Garcia to hold. High snap. Kick is down and up. And the kick is good. So the Hot Springs Tigers go up 13-6 here with 11:46 to go here in the third quarter on the Los Arcos Steakhouse scoreboard. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
Back here in Tiger Stadium, we're going to watch that one more time on a replay there of Polanco breaking the pack there at midfield, and then nobody was going to catch him. Now we're teed up. Flores wants a crowd into this thing. Ben, it was so cold and rainy today, it's kind of got a light crowd here at Tiger Stadium. Buddy's at home snuggled up watching this on YouTube and Facebook and NFHS Network. Here's the kick. And it's hit by, actually goes out of bounds. I believe nobody touched that one. We didn't catch that one. Let's see if we can catch it on the replay, but it doesn't look like we can catch it there as well. Should be kick out of bounds. Should take it at the 25 yards from where they kicked it. So let's see where they finally spot the ball. They do spot it at the 35-yard line. Sorry about that. Trying to get everything situated here as we get going here in the second half. First down and 10 now for the Chiefs. We got a timeout on the officials' timeout. Looks like they were swapping out the footballs again. And I think we're pretty well set. Tigers up 13-6. We're just underway here in the third quarter here in Tiger Stadium. The Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Mescalero Apache Chiefs. 3 receivers left for Roca. Now he rolls to his right. Fires this one. We just talked about Chatfield being down there. And trying to get some cover 2 help for him. And we knew it right away they were going to pick on him. And on the replay, they go to the well. This time Chatfield, it was underthrown, able to turn and knock that one down. Second down and 10 now for the Chiefs, and still in that cover 1. Actually had to move one of the safeties over to cover the 3 receivers, but still the Tigers can do that with a linebacker or a corner, but I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they don't pick on him again here from Chatfield. Now we're going to run the option to the near side on the pitch. Back to the 30. The Tigers got this one. Red all over it. Number 40 in on the tackle for the Tigers. Now Brandon Hardawin, as they just try to run a quick pitch to the deep man. Big number 40 in there on the tackle for the Tigers. Brandon Hardawin, the senior, has 14 tackles, 1 interception for a touchdown, and picked up a fumble. Actually stripped the man last week in Crown Point for a touchdown. Number 40, Brandon Hardawin. Now on the snap, Little screen pass over the middle, has a man at the 35. Tigers come up and throw him forward to about the 38, maybe the 37.
Stop for the Tigers, number 75, Dawson Gurley.
Big number 75, Gurley, in on the tackle. Grabbed him up like a sack of potatoes. It's going to bring up fourth down, though. Fourth and about 14 as the ball rests at the Chiefs' 37-yard line. Now punt formation. We approach 10 minutes. Tigers up 13-6 here at Tiger Stadium. Good snap. Punts away. Over midfield, the Tigers just going to let this one hop, and it gets downed by the Chiefs at about the Tiger 37. So the Tigers take over 1st and 10 with 9:57 to go here in the third quarter. Tigers up 13-6. Now let's see what the Tigers can do on offense here. But number 10 on the punt return, or on the kickoff return, and that was Tristan Polanco. He's only a freshman. He had 20 tackles on defense and 1 fumble recovery, 2 sacks. And now a kickoff return for a touchdown to open the third quarter. Number 10, Tristan Polanco. Tigers, 2 receivers left, 2 right. J.J. Garcia in the backfield. This time Lanham's just going to call his own numbers. Breaks it out to the left side. Penalty marker comes flying in. And this may go against the Tigers. Maybe a holding penalty. Here's the call.
I got a block in the back on blue. Penalty will be enforced 10 yards. Replay second down.
So block in the back against the Tigers. Looks like that's a spot foul, so may have a 1-yard gain there for Lanham. Let's watch it on the replay, even though it doesn't count except for 1 yard. Lanham just calls his own number, ducks it up inside, and then breaks it to the outside. First down and about 17 for the Tigers after the penalty. I call it 1st and 20. Here's the snap. Rolling out and in the dirt, pressured by the Chiefs was Lanham. So Lanham rolls to his right. The Tigers, J.J. missed a block there in the backfield and has to throw that one away. Going to bring up second down for the Tigers. Two receivers left, 2 right. Now pistol formation. J.J. steps behind the quarterback. 9:24 to go. This time Acosta's in motion. Lanham's going to run the option, picks it back to J.J. The ball's on the ground, and the Tigers recover it. But that was a bad late pitch there as Acosta. Acosta on a good block there, and then 74 just grabbed the arm of Lanham when he tried to pitch it. Pitched it out in the dirt, but recovered by the Tigers at the 32-yard line. It's going to bring up third down at about 17. $9:17 to go here in the third quarter. Tigers up 13-6 here on 101.9 FM. Now Tigers run a little shuttle pass inside to Acosta, and Acosta's got it out over the 40-yard line to about the 43. He's going to be a little bit shy of the first down, but a pretty decent play there by the Tigers as Acosta did a little shuttle pass inside. And Acosta was able to pick up some yards over the 40, out to about the 44. Mark him at the 43. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 4 yards for the Tigers. Actually 4th and about 5. Tigers line up to go for it. Give the rock to JJ right here. You're up 13-6 with 8:30 to go. Going to run the pitch. Can JJ get to the corner? Dives over. Don't know if he's got enough for the first down. But you run that option to the near side of the field, and you got that extra defender called the sidelines. And the Tigers are going to turn it over on downs again. You need to run that to the other direction. The Tigers, once again, turn this one over. And the Tigers can't convert on 4th and 4 and give the Chiefs good field position at their own 46-yard line. So 1st and 10 now for the Chiefs. This quarter brought to you by Los Arcos Steakhouse, 1400 North Dade Street in Truth or Consequences. Quality cuisine since 1970. 575-894-6200. LosArcosSteakhouse.com. Make sure you go by and see Bobby and Ernie and Willie and the gang there at Los Arcos. Get you some mighty fine steaks. 8:27 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Tigers up 13-6. Second possession now for the Chiefs this half. Rolls to his right, pressured. Fires this one downfield behind Chatfield once again. Was Jason Kanseth, but man, the Tigers, they got to do something. They're going to have to get some. Need to play that cover 2 back there. Need to get some help. You got Lanham playing center field there in cover 1, and he's the only one back there, and he's having to play the strength of the formation. Tigers have got to make some adjustments there on defense. If Roca can have enough time back there, he'll find him. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Now 2nd down and 10, 8:21 to go. 13-6 are the Tigers up over the Chiefs here in the 3rd quarter. I put Kanseth in motion. This time he rolls that way. He's going to fire him a little screen pass. Hits him in stride over to the 40, to the 35, and finally gets run out just shy of the 30-yard line. But that's the weapon they're going to here in the second half. This time they put Kanseth in motion and just hits him on a little screen pass out of the backfield. And a 1st and 10 for the Chiefs down to the 34-yard line of the Tigers. 1st and 10. Tigers up 13-6, but the Chiefs are threatening here midway through the 3rd quarter. Two receivers to the left. Now Kanseth from the far side runs a screen pass inside, and it was almost picked off by Gurley as Gurley got his big paws in on that. So we can catch this one on the replay. Try to run a little screen pass to in the center there to the running back coming out of the backfield, and Gurley just read it perfectly. Got his big paw right up in there to knock it down. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 now for the Chiefs. From the Tiger 34-yard line. Don't forget, next week we'll be right back here at Tiger Stadium, Friday night, 7 p.m. The Cobra Indians come to town. First district game for the Tigers. Now pistol formation for Roca. Turns and fires this one over the head of the intended receiver, number 10. Tried to do a little wide receiver screen to Wheeler, Darius Wheeler. This one was a little hot. Now the Tigers have defensively have moved Chatfield, have swapped him with Garcia. Now Garcia's going to be over on the far side, probably one-on-one or lined up with Kanseth, Jason Kanseth. .806 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Tigers up 13-6. 3rd down and 10 now for Roca and the Chiefs, and this one's picked off by the Tigers as he tried to head this one down to Kanseth this time. And J.J. Garcia comes up with the interception. J.J. read that one just on the break. Breaks out right in front of the receiver and picks this one off. Good play there by the Tigers, and J.J.'s, they take over on their own 21-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. Tigers up 13-6 here in the third quarter on the Los Arcos Steakhouse scoreboard. 2 receivers left, 2 right for Lanham from the far hash. 4-man front for the Chiefs. Turns and hands off to J.J. J.J. over left tackle. Breaks one tackle. Penalty marker comes flying in. And this one may go against the Tigers. May have been a hold on Chatfield.
I got a hold on the blue team. We'll penalize 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Repeat, first down.
So a 10-yard penalty for holding against the Tigers. This one may be a yard downfield. J.J. gets credit for that one. Now they back him up 10 on the spot foul. Marking him at 13-yard line. First down and about 18, 19 yards for the Tigers. Just under 8 minutes, Tigers up 13-6 here on 101.9 FM. Gun formation, pistol formation for Lanham. Now he puts Acosta in motion. Now they're going to run the option to the near side. Lanham's got it, running out of room. Just going to have to keep this one. Turns around and flips it. Picked up by the Chiefs. Unbelievable. I don't even know why you throw that backwards, and they're going to give it to him. Got to watch this on the replay. As Lanham tried to run the option, and then J.J. stops. And then Lanham turns around and tries to flip it to J.J. And the ball's on the ground. And big number 82 comes in and picks it up. And now the Chiefs take over.
The pass was an incomplete pass. It was thrown forward. Incomplete pass.
The Tigers dodge a bullet there as they mark that one as an incomplete pass. But Lanham, you're running out of real estate. Just take that one out of bounds, son. Take your lumps and play for another down. Awful close there to being a lateral. Now the Tigers back on the 13-yard line. Now the Tigers are going to have to take a timeout. Let's make sure it is a timeout by the Tigers. And I guess the Tigers do take their first timeout. We're going to leave it right here. Now they actually call it ready for play. So 7:27. Don't know if that was a Tiger timeout or not. Lanham Tigers just disorganized here in the third quarter. Lanham having to run the sidelines and pick up the play each time. Just poor kid's going to be wore out by the end of the game. 2 receivers left, 2 right now for Lanham from the middle of the field. From their own 13-yard line, 2nd down and 18. Tigers up 13-6 here on 101.9 FM. JJ in his right hip pocket. Lanham's going to call his own number. Gets it over to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, and it looks like the ball came out 35, and it may have been recovered by the Eagles, and they do. They mark it fumble. So we'll watch this one on the replay as Lanham just takes it from his quarterback position and runs in there, and let's see if we can see where the ball pops out. Looks like it was right there. Well, he still got it on his hands there, and let's see where it finally comes out. There it is right there. So the guy reaches in right on top there. And then the ball pops out. And recovered by the Eagles. So 1st and 10 now with 7:18 to go. Back and forth we play here in the third quarter. From the Tiger 37. Rolls to his right, going to throw that little wide receiver screen out there, Kansas, and finally knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line. But they put Kansas in motion from that slot position, and he just runs past the quarterback, and then he hits him in stride. And the Tigers finally knock him out as J.J. Garcia, but got penalty markers all over the place now after the play. Tigers getting a little frustrated out there on the field, as they should. Now the coach is out on the field for Mescalero, and now we have a huddle of the refs at the Tiger 30-yard line. Penalty markers got 3 dirty laundry at the 30-yard line. Ball rests at the 31. We still got a huddle of the refs. They're looking at the time and the clock. And we're finally going to get the call here. From the ref. Hopefully.
I got a personal foul on the blue team. We have an ejection. I had a personal foul on the white team, also an ejection. Penalties will offset. It'll be second down.
So personal foul, 2 players get ejected, one from the Tigers and one from Eagles. And let's see who this was ejected. Flores, number 32, looks like he's ejected from the game. He better watch it or he's not going to be playing next week. So Flores taken off for personal foul, and number 55, Matthew Aghetti, checks in for the Tigers. He'll be playing that defensive end, so that's going to hurt the Tigers not only on defense and offense, but that's your punter on special teams. So, you know, you lose your cool out there on the field and you get ejected and you hurt your teammates. So the play counts, second down and about 4 for the Eagles from the Tiger, looks like a 31-yard line. Here's the snap, rolls to his left. Now he's going to turn back to the right, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, penalty marker down, throws this one downfield. There's got to be, there's a man open that the 15 is going to go in for the score. And let's hold up and see what all happens here as we got a penalty marker back behind the line of scrimmage. So let's see if this is against the Tigers or we did see the penalty marker out, did we not? Guess they're going to give him the play. Could have swore we saw a penalty marker come in from the backfield. Looks like it's against the Tigers. Here's the call.
I got a personal foul, horse collar, on the blue team. Penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. We have a touchdown.
So a horse collar tackle against the Tigers, so the play stands, and a touchdown for Mescalero, and they'll penalize on the kickoff. Let's see if we have that one on our replay. And we do. Horse collar coming in. I didn't see it there, but they picks it off, and the Tigers just got behind the defense as they were watching for the run. And number 15 takes it in for the touchdown, and that's Davin Davis. Mescalero put 6 points on the board. Tigers in a dogfight here at Tiger Stadium with 6:55 to go here in the third quarter. Tigers up only by 1. 13-12 as they line up for 2. Now here's the snap from the 3-yard line on the extra point. Going to hand it off. No, he's going to fake it. Rolls to his right. Throws this one right at the goal line, incomplete. So the Tigers going to have a 1-point lead here as we'll watch this one on the replay just for the extra point. So with 6:55 to go here in the third quarter, Tigers lead 13-12. It's your Tigers Sports Network.
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for homestyle cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Back here in Tiger Stadium, after the score, now there's a penalty that was against horse collar tackle against the Tigers.
The penalty for the previous horse collar during the touchdown scoring play will be enforced at this time.
So all the way down to the Tiger 45-yard line, and that's where they'll kick off from. Will the Chiefs. So they could pin the Tigers deep or kick it in the end zone, take it on the 20. Let's see what they decide to do here. Maybe even try an onside kick. Wouldn't be a bad idea, even if they don't get it. Have the Tigers at 35 or thereabouts. 6:55 to go here in the third quarter. It's been a crazy third quarter. Penalties, turnovers, you name it, ejections. And they do go for an onside kick. And the Tigers recover this one at the 35. So kind of called that one. Figured they'd take a shot after a 15-yard penalty, even if they don't get it. So 1st and 10 now for the Tigers from their own 35-yard line with 6:55 to play here in the second half, the third quarter. Yeah, we lose Flores on the offense as well here, as he's one of our big receivers. Let's see who goes in for him. So we got Garcia and Polanco coming this way. We got Chatfield and probably Sammy Acosta, number 44 on the far side. Still got J.J. Garcia in the backfield. Lanham in the quarterback, standing at his own 30, waiting for the snap. 6:55 to play here in the third quarter. Here's the snap. Lanham's going to keep this one. Rolls around the left end and gets hammered down. Another penalty marker's out. It's a flag fest here in this third quarter. Looks like they may have a holding against the Tigers.
I got a hold, number 33 in the blue team. We will penalize it for the spot of the foul. Repeat, first down.
So holding against the Tigers is going to back them up again. All the way back to the 26-yard line. Going to bring up first down and about pretty close, 1st and 20. Lanham, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Takes the snap, hands to J.J. Garcia. Garcia stuck in the trees, nowhere to go, no blocking up front. And now the Apaches Chiefs are on the warpath here as they got some momentum after just scoring against the Tigers. Tigers trying to do some damage up there in the offensive line, and you can do a little better job of blocking. 5.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Tigers up by only 1, 13-12. JJ gets it up to about the 27, 28-yard line. Here's the snap. Fires this one over in the flats to Garcia. Garcia tries to get around close to the 40-yard line before he's thrown out of bounds. Little wide receiver screen as he steps back. And they mark him out of bounds at the 38. Third down and 8 now for the Tigers here on the Los Arcos Steakhouse scoreboard. The Tigers up by 1, 13-12. Two receivers left, two right for Lanham. Mescalero rushes 5. JJ stuck at the line of scrimmage, gets up to the 40-yard line, and he's going to be hammered down. They're going to give him right at the 40, so it's going to bring up 4th down and short.
That's going to bring up 4th and 5 for the Tigers.
Out to the 40-yard line. They got to get to the 45, so 4th down. Let's see, the Tigers got to figure out who's going to punt this one. Now Lanham's directing traffic, say we're going for it. Tigers got too many men now in the backfield. Now they got to get JJ in the slot. I don't think they had enough men on the line of scrimmage, and a quick kick by Lanham. So after the quick kick, gets it over the 40-yard line down to the 36 of Mescalero. So 1st down and 10. So they line up kind of funky there. They had like 6 guys in the backfield, but Lanham takes the snap from the gun formation and just one step and does a quick kick. So now 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. On the far hash is the Mescalero Chiefs. Tigers in a dogfight here at home, up by a point. Out of the huddle, up to the line of scrimmage now. Here comes the Chiefs. They get ready to start this possession. Their own 36, trailing by a point. Let's see if they start picking on that Tigers secondary. Puts a man in motion. He's got 3 receivers to the right. Quarterback under stress. Passes this one, has a man open at the 40 to the 35, finally out of bounds. Tigers got to play better on defense. That was number 5, Garcia, on the tackle. Let's see who they threw this one to. I believe that was Wheeler, Darius Wheeler, number 10. Tigers almost had the quarterback in the backfield, but behind the defense once again. This is something that plagued the Tigers early in the season. Everybody that we played, they just picked us apart back there on the secondary. And now 1st and 10 from the Tiger 35 with 4:04 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Tigers up by 1 here on 101.9 FM. Gun formation, max protection for Roca. Takes the snap, hands it off to big number 22. No, he keeps it on the pitch. Got a man out on the space to the 30. Inside the 30, finally tackled by Chatfield. Boy, faked us out. It looked like he was going to hand it off. They just kind of run the option. Decided to keep it. Got number 40, Brandon Hardaway, stuck in space there. Didn't know whether to take the handoff or take the pitch.
Stop was made by number 7, Chatfield.
Down inside the 30 to the 28. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 4 for the Chiefs. Here's the snap. And to keep the option, get this one pitched out on the corner. Nobody home to the 30 to the 25. Tries to hurdle a man. And finally going to be close to the 1st down marker. This one ought to be pretty decent on the instant replay. He tries to hurdle a man there inside the 25, but they do give him the 1st down. 1st and 10 down to the Tiger 24. Mescalero. Chiefs are knocking on the door once again. .245 and rolling here, 3rd quarter. Tigers only up by 1 point, but the Chiefs are knocking on the door. Gun full protection once again. Going to hand it off to 22. No, he's going to keep the pitch. Now he's going to pitch it deep. It's on the ground, and number 15 just has to run over there and cover it up. And that was Davin Davis. So kind of did a little Tiger thing there as he got stuck out there in traffic, was a quarterback and didn't know whether to run or pitch. And he threw it behind the running back. Had to retreat to pick it up. It's going to bring up 2nd down. And they actually give him back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play to the 24 are the Chiefs once again. Clock should be running, 2:16. That was a running play. Pistol formation for Roca. 2 receivers left, 2 right. From the far hash, waiting for the snap. Turns and rolls to his right. Now he's trapped. Tigers are going to get in there. Looks like Sammy Acosta, number 44, is going to come in for the sack. We're going to bring up third down.
Timeout, Mescalero.
Well, Mescalero takes a quick timeout. They trail by 1 point with 1:55 to play here in the third. This is your Tiger Sports Network. Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences. 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. Hey, Wyatt. Hey, when you go down at 2 minutes and you get the mic, go ahead and turn off the box. Go ahead and turn off the jackery and everything inside the box. Back here in Tiger Stadium, the Hot Springs Tigers only up 13-12 with 1:55 to play here in the third quarter. Loss of about 3 is going to bring up third down and 13 for the Chiefs.
Third and 13 for the Chiefs.
Empty backfield for Roca. Rolls to his left. Here comes a blitz. Tigers have him in the backfield. Penalty marker comes flying in, but they got him held up in the back. We'll see what the penalty's all about.
I got a face mask on the white team, on the blue team. 5-yard penalty.
Face mask, 5-yard penalty against the Tigers. Now another penalty marker's out. Here we go again. Tigers getting a little frustrated out there on the field. Going to mark off the 5-yard penalty. And another penalty marker.
Also have a personal foul on the blue team. That'll be half the distance to the goal.
So personal foul against the Tigers. Somebody must have mouthed off to the refs. Another 15-yard penalty, and now they're going to be half the distance to the goal. It's going to bring up a first down and 10 from about the Tiger 13-yard line. Gun formation, max protection for Roca. The Tigers now, let's see what they can do here on defense. Right up the middle, maybe picked up a couple yards. Both hands on the ball for the running back for, looks like number 22, and that's Hiles. Actually, no, they handed off to, see if we can catch a number. Didn't catch it there. Look, maybe like number 4, and that's Trujillo. Now on the option, pitches out to the 10, to the 5, finally run out of bounds. Run that quick pitch to the near side of the, and now another penalty marker comes out. This one's getting out of hand down there on the field. Ball rests about the 6-yard line. Tigers just, if this is against the Tigers, they just need to keep their mouth shut and play football. As we await the call, we've got refs there at about the 6-yard line. Here we go.
I got a dead ball foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the blue team, half the distance to the goal.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Tigers. And I know there's some boos out there, but, you know, this is where the Tigers...
The down counts. It down.
So the down counts. It was after the play. So half the distance to the goal. Now from about the 3. Up under center, going to take a quarterback sneak, see if they can push him in. The Tigers fight back, and they may give him about the 2-yard line. Looks like they may have stripped the ball. Forward progress was down. Down to about the 2-yard line.
Start the clock, please.
Actually marking him about the 3. So no gain on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down and 1. We have a timeout on the field. Don't know who called that timeout, but we're going to take one with them. 13-12, Hot Springs up by 1 with 1:17 to go here in the third quarter. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Back here in Tiger Stadium, from the 3-yard line, it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Big play here for the Tiger defense if they can hold Mescalero out of the end zone. Now we kind of spread it out. Roca's got Trujillo and Hiles in the backfield with him. Max protection. Here's the snap. Going to keep this one on the option. Flips it out to Trujillo. Gets close, maybe going to have enough for the first down. Let's see where they're going to mark him. Watch that one on the replay. Actually flicks that out to Hiles. And depending on where they mark, they only needed about a yard. Going to give him the 2 just inside the 2. And it's going to be a 1st and goal for Mescalero. So they gave him enough for the first down. Tigers defense backed up against their own goal. 35 seconds to play here in the third quarter. 1st and goal from the 1. Under center is Roca. Takes the snap, turns it off, hands it off to the first man through. They got him in the backfield, nowhere to go. Good job there by the Tiger defense. Not going to be able to run inside on them.
On the carry, number 4, Trujillo.
That's going to be the last play of the third quarter. Actually lost about a yard from about the 3 now. It's going to be dropped 2nd and goal. So at the end of 3, the Hot Springs Tigers 13, Mescalero Chiefs 12. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Teston Chevron at 2200 North Date is proud to support the Tigers. Teston Chevron, located at the north end of Truth or Consequences, is locally owned and operated and has been since 1972. The Teston family loves the Tigers and their community. They offer quality Chevron fuel and 24-hour service, as well as a shop where they can change your oil or patch or replace your tire. Make sure to stop by and visit the friendly Tiger alumni at Teston Chevron and thank them for making these broadcasts possible.
Back here in Tiger Stadium, we get ready to start the fourth quarter. This quarter brought to you by Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, residential, commercial, and security fencing, solar fencing, you name it. Big Lynn's got it out there. You got to go by and see Lynn's Landscape and Fencing at 420 Warren Springs Boulevard in Elephant Butte, or phone Big Lynn at 575-744-4009. Tell him you saw his commercial right up here on 101.9 FM, KCHS Radio, and the Sierra County Sentinel. We appreciate Big Lynn always helping us out here with the sporting events Fourth quarter brought to you by Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. Got 12 minutes up on the board. It's going to be second down and goal from the 3 for the Chiefs. Here's the snap. Roca's going to keep it, tries to get inside. I don't know if he's got to make it. He gets down to about the 1 yard line. And they do mark him just shy. Looks like he tried to miss the handoff to 15, had to tuck it and run. Looks like big number 75 Gurley jumped on his back as he goes through, but they're going to mark him down at the 1 yard line. Now it's going to bring up third and goal from the 1. Let's see if that Tiger goal line defense can hold again. This is where I've always, you get down in there, they know you're going to run it up inside. Just, a little bootleg action, just something. Get out there on the edge. Everybody's stuffed up inside there. Run that bootleg. Now they try to push him through. They have enough to make it. Don't know. And it is a touchdown for the Chiefs as they just quarterback sneak, tried to push him over in the scrum. And 6 points up on the board for the Mescalero. The touchdown does count. Watch it on the replay. Gets up under center there, and then they just kind of push him over. Enough to get over the goal line. And the Chiefs pull ahead. Here at Tiger Stadium, Tiger crowd just shocked. Dead silence in here. You can hear a pin drop. As the Chiefs line up to go for 2. Out waiting to get everybody in position. Under center is Roca. See if he doesn't know the quarterback sneak. No, he's going to turn and hand it off. He's going to roll to his right. Looks and throws this one in the back of the end zone and has a man for the extra 2 point is good. So Mescalero goes up 20-13 with 11:04 to play here in the fourth quarter. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent,
Hey, change
Ben
your quarter
Trujillo,
to
is
4,
honored to be
please.
a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent,
Thank
a
you.
call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Everybody's in shock here at Tigerland. The Mescalero Chiefs go up 20-13 over the Tigers with 11:04 to play here in the fourth quarter on the Big Lynn's Landscape and Fencing scoreboard. We await the
Can you ask
kickoff.
the visitors in the end zone to turn the 2 car lights out, please.
Got some headlights over there on the far side.
The 2 vehicles near the building, can you turn your lights on?
Please shut off your lights.
2 vehicles are parked on the other side of Tiger Stadium there. One of them got shut off. Now there's 2 of them. Now we're ready to play some football. That's what's nice about having the ref mic'd up. Get that information right away from him. Here we go for the kickoff here. We just underway here in the fourth quarter. Little pooch kick down to about the 40-yard line, picked up by the Tigers to the 40, to the 45. It's Chatfield still on his feet to the 45-yard line. Decent field position for the Tigers.
Could be first and 10 for the Tigers.
See what the Tigers can do here as they trail 20-13. Who'd have thunk? Just under 11 minutes to play. Had 1 ejection. We don't know who was ejected on the Chiefs side. But the Tigers lost Ethan Flores. Big senior punter, defensive end, wide receiver is gone. Now empty backfield for Lanham from his own 45-yard line. Here the Tigers start their offense Penalty marker comes flying out. Going to call this one dead. And a false start against the Tigers.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty, replay, first down.
So a false start for the Tigers. Back them up another 5, back to the 40. Now same formation. JJ steps up in the slot. So 5 receivers in the pattern. Lanham takes the snap. Looks back, fires over in the flats, has J.J. Garcia, breaks one tackle, 45, gets up to the 50, finally run out of bounds. But gets it over midfield. Another penalty marker out on the play again. It's going to be another crackback, I think, against the Tigers. Oh, there another penalty marker comes out. Tigers got to get a hold of this. This is bad. Chatfield's got to get off the field. Tigers have totally lost control of this game. Now let's see what we got. Flags everywhere. Think we're going to have a blindside block against Chatfield, and then he smarted off something, and he's going to get kicked out of the game, I'm sure.
I got a personal foul, blindside block on the blue team. I also have a personal foul on sportsmanlike conduct on the blue team. That is an ejection.
So unsportsmanlike conduct and a blindside block, so both of those are going to go against the Tigers. So 2 of them are ejected. This is going to be pretty bad for the Tigers going next week into district play. They're going to be down some personnel, get ejected from the game. So here's the blindside block, or the blindside block. Let's see if we can watch this one on the replay. And let's see if the Chatfield coming off, let's see if he does do a little blindside here. So you can see number 7. It's not my fire alarm. He does block back towards his own end zone, so that is a good call there by the refs. But now they back him up even further. And now this is going to be first and forever for the Tigers. They got to get it all the way down to the 45-yard line of the Chiefs. So two receivers left, 2 right. JJ in the backfield for the Tigers. First in, and they got it on the scoreboard 42. I didn't think it'd go that high. Here we go now. Lanham going to turn and hand it off to JJ. JJ at line of scrimmage, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, gets into secondary, finally gets out over the 35-yard line. Good run there by JJ. Picks up some of that yardage. Good run there by Grease Lightning. They kind of gave up on the running game tonight, did the Tigers. Second down and 29. 10-12 to play. Another penalty marker out. This may again be against the Tigers. Let's see what this one is. Got the fire alarms going off at the high school. Everything happening tonight. Now the ref over talking to head coach Camp. .10:06 to play here in the fourth quarter. Mescalero up 20-13. as we're waiting to see what the call is. The Tigers just need to line it up and play football. Let's see what this call is.
I got a sideline warning on the blue team. There is no penalty.
Sideline warning against the Tigers, and Tigers' pressure is a little steep down there on the sidelines right now after 2 ejections. This isn't going to help the Tigers going into district play next week against the Cobra Indians. 2 receivers left, 2 right for Lanham. Now Lanham from the gun turns and hands it off to JJ. JJ trying to make something happen, gets up inside, gets to the backers over the 30-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and long still for the Tigers as JJ picks up a few yards there and gets it over the 30.
Very long.
Three receivers right. Gun formation for Lanham. 9:30 to play here in the 4th quarter. From about the Tiger 31. Back to passes Lanham. Out in the swing pass to JJ, and incomplete's going to bring up 4th down. Another penalty marker out. I'm sure this is going against the Tigers.
I got a personal foul on the blue team. 15-yard penalty.
Personal foul against the Tigers, going to back him up some more. The Tigers just losing their composure out there on the field right now. Should be half the distance to the goal. Should be about at the 12.5-yard line. Tigers still got to get all the way to the 45-yard line of the Chiefs. .9:19 to go here. 3rd and 44 for the Tigers, and just going to do a quick kick here on 3rd down just to get it out over midfield. And the Tigers, the Chiefs touch it, and now they're going to say no. The Chiefs did touch it. I don't know if we can catch enough of this at the end here. We didn't quite catch the end of that play. Well, he's saying he didn't touch the ball, but they did give it to the Tigers on the turnover. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers on the quick kick. Apache Chiefs touched it. J.J. Garcia up the middle to the 30-yard line.
On the carry, number 33. J.J. Garcia.
Down to the 30-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down now for the Tigers with just under 9 minutes to play here. Tigers trail 20-13 here in Tiger Stadium. Two receivers left, 2 right. Lanham in the backfield. He's got J.J. Garcia in his left hip pocket. I think I turn and do a quick pitch here to J.J. Lanham's going to keep this one. J.J.'s on the out to the 25 as J.J. led the pack there. It's going to be close to the 1st down. He probably got enough for it. As Lanham called his own number and steps out of bounds at the 25. We've got a penalty marker on the play.
On the blue team.
Holding against the Tigers. So the crowd goes crazy here against the holding against the Tigers.
Where was the ball out of bounds?
So 10-yard penalty against the Tigers for holding backs them up to about the 33-yard line. Well, we're going to do the stats this week. We may run out of penalties for them. Be interested to see how many's been called tonight. We're not done. We're not even halfway through the fourth quarter yet. Mescalero takes their second timeout. Tigers trail 20-13 here with 8:28 to play in the game. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
Back here in Tiger Stadium, Hot Springs Tigers, they trail 20-13. It's been a crazy night here in Tiger Stadium. I think the Tigers were in a little trouble. Maybe they just went over and pulled the fire alarm there at the high school and our pager go off. But hopefully nothing's happening over there across the way. Now 2nd down and 8. 7 or 8 for the Tigers. Two receivers left, two right. Lanham back to pass, going to throw that wide receiver screen. Gets it out to JJ, to the 30, to the 25, to the 20. Breaks it outside, has a blocker, but gets it close to the 10-yard line. Is going to bring up 1st down and 10 for the Tigers. Good play there by JJ. Get it in the hands of your player. JJ steps through one tackle there and gets it all the way down close to the 10-yard line. And here come the rain as it comes boiling in. We're going to have to move some equipment out of the way here. Just hold still a second for everybody. Eight minutes to play as the rain comes around and down here in Tiger Stadium. Two receivers left, two right. JJ in the backfield. Here's Lanham back to pass. Rolls to his left. He's looking downfield. Now he's going to tuck it and run to the 10, to the 5. Stumbles down and gets out of bounds. Going to mark him at the 5. $7:44 to play here. Tigers down by 7. Here in Tiger Stadium as the rain comes down here. Once again. Two receivers left, two right. Lanham gives it to JJ. JJ tries to cut it back inside. He's caught in the backfield. And he goes down for a loss. JJ just nowhere to go. Big number 65. Anthony Uzos.
For people on the hill, please turn their headlights off.
Got some people up on the hill with their headlights on, so we're going to make sure we get that off for them.
Everybody in the parking lot up on the top of the hill, please shut off your headlights.
Headlights by the water tank. Lights off, please.
Everybody on the water tank, if you have lights on, please get them turned off.
A little stop in action here as we try to get some headlights off. Still got the fire alarm banging away up there at the high school.
Water tank hill, if you have lights on, please get them turned off.
$7:18 to play here in the regulation. We say that because the Tigers are down by 7 with $7:18 to play here on 101.9 FM.
Okay, now we've got one on the far end. Thank you, guys.
All right, now we finally got everything ready to go, we hope. Tigers now back at about the 7-yard line. They got to get it down to the 2. Here's the snap. Fake to JJ. Rolling out to his right as Lanham looks down in the end zone. Throws it in the end zone and out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Incomplete pass. We're at fourth down for the Tigers. 4th and 6.
Fourth down and about 6 for the Tigers. 7:01 to play here in regulation. 2 receivers left, 2 right. We got Polanco and Garcia to the right. We've got Kohler and Acosta to the left. J.J. Garcia in the backfield. Chiefs will be bringing the house here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looks at Garcia, now under pressure. Lanham throws it in the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown by the Tigers in the back of the end zone. Man, just about the time Lanham gets hammered down, he gets the play off. We're going to watch that one on the replay. As Lanham rolls to his left under pressure, throws it in the back of the end zone, and there was Polanco in the back of the end zone for the touchdown, the freshman. So now the Tigers only down by 1. Let's see what they do here. They're going to go for 2 and win the game here, or try to win it. As much rain and slick of the ball, I don't blame them. It's going to be tough enough to make a extra point. Al Lanham, the untimed down here with 6:53 to play. Tigers down by 1. They line up for 2. Lanham rolls to his right. He's looking in the end zone. He's going to tuck it. Can he get into the end zone? And he's hammered down, but he makes it at the pylon. And the Tigers are going to go up by 1. We watch this one on the replay as we can see Lanham just running down inside. Penalty markers come flying out. Lanham gets hit just before he gets to the goal line. The pylon's right behind him. And the ref said, yes, he did make the pylon for the 2-point conversion. So the Tigers go up 21-20 on the penalty marker. Let's see what the call is.
We have an extra point is good. We also have a unsportsmanlike conduct that will be enforced on the kickoff.
So we had unsportsmanlike conduct on the kickoff. We're hoping, I think it was against the Chiefs, but the Tigers go up 21-20 with 6:53 to play here in the 4th quarter. It's your Tigers Sports Network.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
Tigers up 21-20 with 6:53 to play. Here's your unsportsmanlike conduct. Brendan Hardawin said, give me the ball, I'll mark off 15 yards. So it was against the Chiefs. So now the Tigers will kick from the Chiefs' 45-yard line. Here on the Big Lynn's Landscape and Fencing scoreboard, Tigers up by 1. As Hardawin tees it up. Lanham on the return there, junior. 66 of 136 for 634 yards. 8 TDs and 5 interceptions. Ran that one in for the extra point, for the 2-point conversion. Now Hardawin's going to kick this one off. And a little squib kick, and it hits one of the Chiefs, but they fall on it, so they'll have it 1st and 10 at about their own 31, 32-yard line.
ticket from Tigers was number 40, Hardaway.
1st and 10 now for the Chiefs. Tigers up by 1, 21-20.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chiefs.
A lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout for the Tigers, maybe over, 50-point lead there over at halftime. And, boy, the Tigers in a dogfight here at Tiger Stadium. Don't forget next week, Hot Springs Tigers right back here at Tiger Stadium. They face the Cobra Indians, first district game of the season. Two receivers left, two right. Roca from the gun. Rolls to his left, slips on the turf, and the Tigers have him in the backfield for a big loss.
Stop for the Tigers, number 65, Taylor.
Both defensive ends got him that time. Number 55, Matthew Aghetti, and number 65, Logan Taylor. Both came off the end there on each side of the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss. 2nd down and about 14. For the Chiefs, 6 minutes to play, clock rolling. Tigers up by 1, 21-20 here in Tiger Stadium. Here's the snap. Roca rolls to his left, looks downfield, pressured again. Can he get away? No, the Tigers throwing for another big loss. Big number 70 was in there.
State police, please turn off your headlights. State police, please turn off your headlights. Thank you.
Got everybody turning off their headlights tonight. Tigers just about got their headlights knocked out tonight. They only up by 1, 21-20 with 5.5 minutes to play here. 3rd down and long. It's about 3rd and 16 for the Chiefs. Three receivers left. One to the right. J.J. Garcia out here on an island. Roca looking to pass. Gets knocked down, ball's out on the ground. The Tigers may have recovered it. And they do. Let's catch this one, and man, it's getting wet out there on the field, but a good play there. Let's see who this is. Number 83 comes rushing in off the corner. Throws number 2 over his ball comes out, and big number 55 jumps on it for the Tigers. And boy, the coaching staff's hot on the other side of the field there for the Chiefs, but recovered by the Tigers. So the Hot Springs Tigers now pick up the fumble at the 21-yard line of the Chiefs. Let's see if the Tigers can put this one away right here and go home. The rain still continues here at Tiger Stadium. Lanham finally gets out on the line, off the sidelines, got the play, telling everybody what it is. Now he lines up, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Tigers may get a delay a game here if they're not careful. Here's the snap. Lanham's going to keep this one. He's going to get thrown for a loss by number 22 of the Chiefs, and that is Landon Hiles, the freshman. As Landon was going to run the pitch to J.J., tried to stiff arm his way out and is going to be thrown for a loss back at about the 24, 25-yard line. Mark him at the 24. So 2nd down and 13, a loss of 3. 2 receivers left, 2 right for the Tigers. Here's the snap. Turned and handed off to J.J. J.J. trying to get to the side. He's going to come down with a horse collar and penalty marker out. And this will be a 1st down for the Tigers. J.J. takes a handoff, takes it to the side, and right there, just as you grab inside, you can see this mark right there where you grab inside the pads, and they'll mark it every time as a horse collar tackle against the Chiefs.
I got a personal foul. Horse collar. on the tackle. That'll be enforced from the spot of the foul.
So from the spot of the foul, that should be.
We'll also have 4:03 on the clock. 4:03 on the game clock.
We'll need 4:03 up on the game clock, and they're going to mark this one half the distance to the goal. And this one's going to be about the 12-yard line. So it's going to be second down. Actually, they're going to give him a first down. Has enough for the first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 11.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Two receivers left, two right. Got JJ in the backfield with him. Here's the snap. Give it off to JJ. Right up the middle. Breaks one tackle. Is he close to the 5-yard line? Finally going to get hammered down. May give him the 6. A little extracurricular activity going on out there for the Chiefs, but JJ gets it his nose up in there and gets it close to the 5-yard line. See where they mark him at about the 6. Got to get to the 1, so 2nd down and 5 now for the Tigers. About 3 minutes to play here in the regulation. Tigers up by 1 as they were in a dogfight here at Tiger Stadium. Here's the snap. J.J. Garcia breaks it out to the 5-yard line. He's going to step into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Tigers put another 6 points on the board with about 3 minutes to play. JJ just takes that, bounces it inside, then bounces it out, and nobody was going to stop him getting to the goal line. Tigers going to line up and go for 2. They're up by 7 right now. 27-20. With 3:03 to play, Tigers got to hustle this out. They got to get in there and get this thing out. Looks like they may get a delay of game. Then the 2-point conversion is really going to be tough for them. 2 receivers left, 2 right for Lanham's got J.J. Garcia in his left hip pocket from the middle of the field. Now J.J. slides over to the slot position just off the tackle of Gurley, and here's the snap. Now he puts him back in motion. Now they're going to run the option pass. J.J. gets it out to about the 3 or 4 yard line and not able to make it in for the extra point. So the Tigers take a 27-20 lead here with 3:03 to play here in Tiger Stadium. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Back here in Tiger Stadium, the Hot Springs Tigers up 27-20 with 3:03 to play. Here in regulation, we're still talking about that. Only down by 7 are the Chiefs. Give you a little shot here of the Tiger Stadium, and everybody's huddled up there at the top. Rain continues to come down here in Tiger Stadium. Rain most of the afternoon. The Tigers in a dogfight here, up 27-20. As the Tigers get ready to kick it off from their own 40-yard line after the touchdown by J.J. Garcia. Hardawin's got it teed up at the 40. Approaches the ball, and here's the kick. Squibs this one over, and it's going to go out of bounds, and that's a penalty for the Tigers, and they'll take it, I'm sure they'll take it at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10, unless they're going to have him re-kick.
the blue team has kicked the ball out of bounds. The white team will take it at the 35-yard line.
So now from the 35-yard line. Let's see if the Chiefs three receivers left. One right, gun formation for Roca. Three-man front for the Tigers. Roca rolls to his left. He's in trouble. Tigers come up and hit him right at the line of scrimmage. And they've got him down. On the instant replay. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. From the 35, we need to get Wyatt down there to pick up the mic's ref, or the microphone from the ref. Tigers now on the defense. Little shot pass out to the left side. Maybe picked up a couple of yards. We approach 2 minutes to go. Tigers up 27-20 here on the Lens Landscape and Fencing scoreboard. It's going to bring up third down and about 7 for the Chiefs. Max protection now from the gun formation. Going to turn and hand it off. Penalty marker's out. Going to go ahead and pitch it out. And now the flag is going to come out. This one's going to stop. Probably going to be false start against the Chiefs.
The white team is offside move. Penalized 5 yards. Replay third down.
So lined up offsides was the call there. Getting a little nippy up here in the press box. Got more headlights on. I think everybody packed up and heading out and get up there to the cars. Turn on their headlights. Let's get out of here. From the 33-yard line now. Clock's running with about 1:40. Gun formation, max protection for Roca. Here's the snap. Going to turn and hand it off. No, he's going to keep it. He's going to pitch it. No, he's going to keep it. Gets it up over to the 40-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds. And, man, he got hit hard there. One of the Tigers is down. Big number 70, Joel Rivero, gets up a little bit slow there for the Tigers. But, boy, they hammered Roca at the 43-yard line. And that gives them enough for not quite the first down. They got to get it to the 45, so it's going to bring up fourth down and about 2. Just under a minute to play. Only one timeout left for the Chiefs. Here's the fourth down. Roca's going to try to get to the sidelines, and he's got enough. Does he make it? And a penalty marker out. This is going against the Tigers. A late hit out of bounds. He's got enough for the first down. Excuse me, as he gets it out to the 46, but ridden out of bounds. Has enough for the first down. Going to give him another 1st and 10. It's a late hit out of bounds.
Personal foul, late hit out of bounds on the blue team. 15 yards. Will be a first down.
So personal foul, late hit. Another 15-yard penalty. Down to the Tiger 39-yard line. This game ain't over yet. 37 seconds to go. 1st and 10 now for the Chiefs. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Roca on the snap. Rolls to his right, throws this one deep downfield. This one's picked off by the center fielder, Lanham. He races around the sidelines of the Chiefs and finally run out of bounds about midfield, and that's going to do it as they try to go deep. But playing center field was Caden Lanham, the quarterback. And do we have a penalty marker down? Probably. We've had one on every play. Wait the signal. Man, they're going to have to do laundry after
we
this.
We have an interception. We also have a blindside block on the blue team. It will be the blue team's ball, 1st and 10 after the penalty.
So 1st and 10 all the way back at the 30-yard line, blindside block. Actually, they mark him 15 yards from the point of infraction. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Let's get that blindside block up there for the Tigers on the return, but they retain possession at the 26-yard line. 27 seconds to go here. Only one timeout for the Chiefs, and the Tigers are just going to go in that victory formation. And that's going to do it. This could be the final play. We're down to 20 seconds. And the Tigers are going to sneak out of here with a win of 27-20. And the Hot Springs Tigers let the clock run out here in the fourth quarter. And the Tigers win this one 27-20 on the Lens Landscape and Fencing scoreboard. Hot Springs Tigers win their second in a row here against the Mescalero Apache Chiefs, 27-20. We'll be right back. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cochillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of TRC. Call 894-7181.
Back here in Tiger Stadium, Hot Springs Tigers win their second game of the season against the Mescalero Apache Chiefs. 27-20 is your final score here in Tiger Stadium. The Tigers were in a dogfight tonight, but the Tigers victorious. Don't forget, next week the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Cobra Indians right here in Tiger Stadium next Friday night at 7 p.m. on October the 14th. That'll be carried on 101.9 FM. It'll be live streamed on Dish Network Channel 371, the NFHSnetwork.com. Make sure you search for Turbo Design. Also on YouTube and Facebook. So the Tigers victorious tonight as they win this one 27-20 here in Tiger Stadium. We're going to return to some regular programming on 101.9 FM. This is your Tiger Sports Network.